deeper. Oh, real talk, we gather round. Stories to unfold. Beauty, chase, and laughter. Secrets to be told. Messy gossip flows like tea. Hot and fresh each week. Living like we're shining bright. Our wall is why we sing the whole. Spill the tea. Just you and me. Laughing through the night. Smiling and free. Spill the tea. Just you and me. Laughing through the night.
Girl, did you hear what she did last summer? With her style and charm, she's a stunner. Flipping through gossip, the latest craze. Trying them to cook, oh how they dazzle they We keep it real, spilling the truth. In a circle of crazes, always from lipstick shades. So that's sweet, sharing the vibe, feel the edges of the crease. Page by page, return our worlds. Sit still and strong, and life unfurled.
Hey, ladies and gents, it's Thursday. What's going on, good people? Child, I thought today was Friday. I was like counting down, and then somebody said, I'm so sorry to burst your bubble since you're so thirsty for it to be Friday. It's Friday Eve, it's Thursday. I was like, wow. I'm so glad I didn't say TGIF to but only a few people. Y'all, my goofy behind thought it was Friday. How's everyone doing? Vicky, I saw you was in here, number one up in here today. Vic to the veil, my mod. Did you get the message that I sent you about Drake? Hey everybody, come on in. It's Thirsty Thursday. Child, I gotta keep saying it because I may up around and say Friday. Come on in, everyone. Sure. Let me see if Vicky replies. She may have stepped back out real quick. Like, of course, I'm gonna speak to everybody in the chat. We got a few updates. And then I'm going to speak and read your comments. And then we're going to get into what number is this? Number 7, number 8, y'all. I don't even know. It's number 7. Trials and tribulations with the strawberries. I thought today was Tuesday because I switched my girl big. Well, you probably, baby, that's the hurt. You thought it was Wednesday today. And I'm thinking I still had 3 more days to go. Well, both of our feelings was really hurt. And Vicky, I was calling you to make sure you got my message that I sent you about Drake. Oh, I couldn't find the paperwork yet, but I did get you. Okay. Sure. All right, let's get into our little small talk. I'm calling it porch talk until I get official name. I did get some recommendations, but for right now, I'm just gonna call it porch talk. We can go ahead and get into it before we get into our reaction video. Then we're gonna do commentary on trials and tribulations number 7 with the strawberries. Okay, the real star of this Neesto Jelliverse. Shirley, okay, and I'm gonna keep saying it because somebody think they the damn star of the show, and they ain't, they not, and will never be. First up, we gotta come back and talk about last night. While the panel was up here, I saw that them folks, Fonny and company, was calling for Young Thug probation to be revoked due to the social media posts and more. Okay. But Judge Page Whitaker came back and said, hell to the no. She said, baby, that one little tweet, that one little message that you guys provided, it is not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And I mentioned this on last night that I hope they were not coming with those same shenanigans they did during the trial with evidence that could not be linked back to a certain individual. In this case, we would say Jeffrey Williams, also known as Young Thug, and it appears, okay, I'll be nice and say allegedly it seemed that that was what they were trying to do. But he only had one message that we looked at last night, which he was saying that lady be lying. Viverito, that is, that's who that lady is that we speak of. She was lying, and Judge they be calling her YSL Paige Whitaker. She denied the motion to revoke Young Thug's probation. Baby, she said that ain't enough. It doesn't warrant, his probation being revoked. I got the document if you guys want to see it. If you haven't saw it already, I could pull it up real quick, like. And then we're gonna talk about Angelica, of course, because I see her name been ringing bells in these streets, because she was, reprimanded, by YSL Judge Paige Whitaker for doing things in the courtroom that she wasn't supposed to be doing. So she got the ethics pamphlet, and she got called up there, her and Dennis, but we're gonna focus on her. Okay, Angelica. They got called up there to the to the podium and was told, sit your ass down, and they had been accused of taking photos, recording when they weren't supposed to be recording, and so on. So, in one of the documents from yesterday that the state filed, they mentioned a blogger, and everybody think the blogger is Angelica. Okay, we know she was named in the jury after her favorite TV shows, cartoons, and etc. And she was having conversations about things that were not being publicized to us, the regular folk that were at home. So she does share in some of the guilt. She shares in some of the guilt. However, maybe this time they won't come after her, but hopefully she'll be more careful, in the future, and she won't get caught up there or, held in contempt or whatever may go down. She'll sit down somewhere. Because it just seems like she's always in some BS. So let me get this document up, and then we're gonna move on with the quickness. And hello to everybody coming in. I haven't spoken to everyone individually yet, so don't worry, you didn't miss out. Sure. Okay, that's a little small. Let's see if we can blow it up. Hopefully that looks better. Okay, it does. Hey, everybody coming in. IS things being a mess is cute. It's so sad at her big grown age, getting this negative publicity, being seen in not such a negative light is something that she seems like she enjoys. And I'm sorry. It's not cute. It's not cute. And she's going to end up getting into something that she's not going to be able to get out of. She's been able to wiggle her way out of quite a few things, but I don't know how things going to turn out with her and Dana J, because that is still ongoing. But if she don't slow down and sit down somewhere, she may end up in a situation she cannot get out of. And it's always something with her. Okay, real quick. This is on YSL Page response. Okay, denied in the Superior Court of Fulton County, State of Georgia. State of Georgia versus Jeffrey Williams is the defendant. Okay, there's the indictment number and Judge Whitaker's name over there on my right side. I think it's on y'all right as well. Order continuing defendant on probation. Upon consideration of the state's April 2nd, 2025 motion to revoke defendant's probation, which alleged a violation of the terms and conditions of defendant's probation for having posted a picture of a particular law enforcement officer with the caption, "Biggest liar." Child, I had the biggest loser on my thumbnail yesterday, but it's the biggest liar in the DA office. And defendant's April 3rd, 2025 response thereto, and having reviewed and terms and conditions of the defendant's probation imposed by the court declines to revoke defendant's probation based on the violation asserted. Okay, and that is the word from YSL Paige Whitaker. Okay, judge. Okay, let me put some respect on her name. Judge Paige Whitaker. So Thug was able to, get a fair listening to, okay, a response, I would say. And he did not have to, appear in court, and they have to, argue this out. So it was denied. Hopefully, moving forward, they'll just move on from these shenanigans, because that's like charging me for something that you guys say in the chat. Now, we do try to keep it cute, but we have our moments. But we do have some freedom of speech still left, right? I don't know if Agent Orange has changed our freedom of speech laws, rules, and regulations, but for right now, we do have those. So this was denied. I'm happy to hear this. We can move forward. Okay, and back to Angelica. She's sitting over there feigning ignorance, like she ain't do nothing at all. And we all know that she was holding private lives, okay, here on YouTube. She was also over on TikTok. She's been all throughout these YouTube streets when it come to YSL trial. So she's over there trying to deny it and say she didn't do anything. I guess she must have forgotten that we all watched her on multiple times being called before the judge, being reprimanded, talked to, given an ethics talk in a pamphlet. But so hopefully she's learned. She's learned something. It still comes with consequences. Yes, yes. Hiding her paws like she innocent. Troll over there playing in them folks' face. And if they haven't been around like we've been around and know the real deal, then they may be over there believing her. But we know different over here. Okay. So she could keep playing if she wants to. She gonna get what she looking for. And now she gonna be behind bars. Cause she ain't got Brian Steele in Thug's attorneys, available to her. The public pretender may get her case up. In Adams, that's the other attorney's name. In Adams, I always forget his name. She don't have them available for her. She don't have the resources, to hire someone of that. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Don't started scrolling. Do something else. She don't have any the resources, the money, clout, or pull to hire someone of their status. So she better pipe down and stop playing. Yeah, it's Adams. I want to make sure I got his name right, because I have all three of the documents. I have the motion that was filed by Hilton, and then I have the response from Young Thug's attorneys, and then I have Judge Whitaker's response that we just read. So that's our update for YSL. Did y'all see that Woody had got pulled by the popo and went live and said they harassing him? This basically was the second time he had been pulled in the same day by law enforcement agencies, and they said they was looking at the damn VIN number, baby, to make sure that the car wasn't stolen or the VIN numbers, didn't match. And that's something we talk about often when it comes to Neesto. So to see him, being, detained by the police, and them actually looking at the VIN numbers on the car lets us know that it is real in the ATL. And now this looks like it's became a part of their their procedures when they stop someone. I don't know if you guys saw that. Woody was live, and they asked him to put his camera up, and he said, "Why are you detaining my friends and not me?" And they said, "Well, we know who you are. We know your name, your date of birth, your blood type, your shoe size. We got your fingerprints on lock. We know who you are. We ain't got to call you. You don't have to identify yourself, but we don't know who your passengers are. So that's why we're detaining them." Okay. So I don't know how long he was detained, but he did go live for about 5 or 6 minutes. If y'all want to look at it, I'll pull it up. But they were looking at the VIN numbers, which I found, was interesting, since again, that's something that we talk about when it comes to Neesto. Okay, so y'all let me know if y'all want me to pull it up, I will. But right now, I need to speak to the people in the chat. And I will read y'all comments about YSL, Paige, Brian, Steele, Adams, and Angelica as I get down to the bottom of the chat. Hey, Vicky, again, thank you for being here and modding for me on today. Hey, Sense isn't common. Hey, B. Williams. Hey, Patty. Hey, Rainbow. Hey, E. Sal in the building. Okay, on the front porch. Yes, it's thankful Thursday, but baby, we thirsty over here, so it's Thirsty Thursday. Hey, Shelly C. Hey, Chanel. Hey, Florida girl. I'm glad you got your notification, because I believe you said on yesterday that you didn't get yours. Hey, Talks with TK. Hey, LC. You got me through the later part of my day, my last, I think, 45 minutes at work. Appreciate it. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Friday. Hey, Tasha B. We'll be chatting, listening in the bushes. Y'all already know we're still on our Trials and Tribulation series. It's all about the strawberries. And Shirley is back. We are going in order. So hopefully things are flowing for you guys now that we started over and we're doing the calls in date order. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. Hey, you get me. Hey, Salty Buzzard. Okay, I already read that out of order. Hey, TX Toy. Okay, she got my message. Hey, Tanya B is here. Hey, I'll do it on Monday. Hey, TD Will. Hey, Keena. She says she's stressed to the 10th power. Let me see. Lady T-Bug, I'm stressed to the 10th power, planning my 50th birthday, but I'm glad to be on the front porch because I need a break. Yes, please come over here, unwind, laugh, get mad, laugh again, and then go back to the birthday planning. When is your birthday? How long do we have to plan? Several people think that this is all about them, and you know how it go, Vicky. Say their name 3 times like Candyman, and they're gonna what? They're gonna appear. Okay, so views is low over there. Okay, so this is helping to shine some light. She in the spotlight, so it looked like she had a little, more than what she been had in that chat over there. Hey, Eve has many faces. Hey, big sis, I said what I said. Thank you for being here and modding for me on today. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. Yeah, we gotta get the date of her birthday. Hey, Golden Pearl. Hey, Latita. Fanny is still bitter that he is out in the free world. He needs to know now they're watching his every step. That's true. And I will say, Hilton, and I keep forgetting the other guy's name. I don't know why I cannot remember his name. Are the ones that put the motion together that Fonnie did sign off on. What is his name? I cannot remember. Now I was talking big shit about love. I thought it was her. Adam, the Adam guy. I forgot his last name, but it was Hilton that filed this motion. Hey Karen. Hey Jay Blake. Hey Mons. I just thinking being in mess is cute and do. Hey Juju D. Yeah, Angelica something else. Hey being rendacious. Hey just peeking. Dunoid. Oh, I didn't read the footnotes. You know I never do. I'll go back and read it though. Now you got me. Hey, no, I gotta hurry up so I can go back and read it. Hey, Coco. Yes, I read that one out of order. Hiding her paws like she is innocent. She forgot. Yeah, girl, she got amnesia. Hey, CW, glad no one was hurt because of freedom of speech and transparency. You better say it, YouTube user. The judge also, okay, so that's why I need to go and read the footnotes. Admonished him to exercise restraints when making statements. Well, yeah, on topics. Okay, just be careful when you're making statements on topics. Okay, she told that lady Naomi she doesn't work. I thought the lady you live with your daughter. Why would you make a statement like that? Right, and at the end of the day, you should be supplying your daughter with financial assistance, not the other way around. Like, come on now. Hey, Sherry with the Y. Hey, Muffin. Okay, I'll put it back up. Hey, Black Rose. Hey, social wife Melissa. Hey, beautifully made 13. I'll pull it back up. Oh, April 17th. Okay, so you got what, 2 weeks to get it together? Lady T-Boy, can you please wish my baby a happy birthday? She made 12, please. Yes, I'm going to play the birthday song. Make sure she can hear it. Hey, A, let's talk about it. Oh, yes, happy 12th birthday. Hey, Cross Country Cruise, her. Hey, Chocolate. Hey, Linda. Hi, Sunshine. Listen, Fonnie and her new crew over there singing Bobby Brown, every little step you take, we will be there. Hey, Design and Decor, my Mudley sister, welcome. I was talking about Woody video. Oh, okay, yes, I'll pull it up. Let me play the birthday song for our 12-year-old, gonna be 18 in a year, okay? But you still got a year now if you can hear me. You ain't grown yet, okay? You ain't in the teens yet. Oh my God, I pushed the wrong thing, trying to talk junk. Let me find the birthday song.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We hope you have a good time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
All right, happy birthday. One more time. Let me pull up. What is this? I watched it. It ain't even in my history. I hate that. It's not that long. What is it? This thing. I'm getting it up, guys. It's like 5 or 6 minutes. It's not that long. Woody versus Woody. I'm like, what is his handle? It's still here, Vicky. But he did go live. Okay, here it is. All right. Let me pull it up. I gotta remove that and pull it up. Sure, this too much work over here, Vic. Here we go. Got my banner up. Let me see if he'll fit up in the. Oh, he do. Let me hit play, and I'm gonna make it bigger.
I said right, he tried to black Durango. I just talked to him early, man. Like this, this,
Remove that.
yeah. But listen, my thing is, no, we just talk about the whole thing, the whole environment, the community, and everything. Like y'all just pull us out the car, you know what I mean? And ain't no crime. Y'all ain't investigating no crime. You got both of them detained in the back seat of the car, but y'all ain't investigating no crime. Well, clearly he's searching the car. There's nothing in the car.
Penny.
That's the investigation part. That's for us.
But still pulling them, it's a violation.
Everybody can talk about. We can ask anybody.
Hey, Miss E.
We can identify everybody with us having a phone call to smell of marijuana. So we have that right to identify everybody involved in this call. We ain't identifying you.
Right. No disrespect.
They say
Ain't
you
nothing
a
in the car.
superstar.
I know y'all gonna harass us. Huh? Well, I'm saying, not. Yeah. This is crazy. 2 times in one day. The state trooper, look, I got the proof right here. The state trooper just let us go.
We're not connected with the state troopers. We don't know who they pull over and when they pull y'all, when they pull you over. We do our thing and they do. What is this, Cooper? No.
Then we part though, you know what I mean? This is crazy. Car brand new, man. Ain't nothing in it. I'm telling you now. You could bring your dog, ain't nothing in it. Don't even waste your time, man. I'm being real respectful to you. Hold on. It's a blunt right here. Huh? Yeah, it close on down. All right, there you go. You ain't find any phone? You got your phone?
I didn't see it on this side.
Can I look at for your phone? This is crazy. Yeah, tell her I'm trying to get the whole thing on footage, bro. This is crazy. I'm about to get out live, bro. This is crazy, man. 2 times in one day. You can't run my VIN number, man. That's against my rights, man. The car ain't stolen, man. You gonna run my VIN number too?
This the VIN number part, y'all.
Don't you gotta have a warrant to run my VIN number? All right, man. Do your thing, man.
Your car or his car?
Huh?
Is your car?
You got them in the back of the car? Wait, I just got pulled over this morning.
We seen y'all all there. Y'all made the left on Central. We tried to catch up to y'all. By the time we catch up to y'all was backing up and parking.
Go, we going right here.
That's cool. That's cool. I had no idea
He
you was
actually,
in the car.
to me, told on himself
whether
now.
you in the car, it could be a white person, black person, purple person. I was gonna stop this car all day long. I'm telling you what's up. I'm talking to Buddy. I could smell the marijuana coming from the car, so I pulled him out.
Ain't no marijuana in the car
There's
though.
none. I haven't found any. Yeah, so I pulled it, but I'm telling you why I'm doing what I did.
But
feel
you
me?
already
Everything is being
pulled them
recorded.
before
So
you
why they gotta
smelled
be
it.
detained in the back of the car?
I don't know who they are. I said that to you. I said I know who you are, right? I know who you are. I know your first name, your last name, and your birthday.
But
Right.
why
I
did
know who you
pull
are.
them?
I don't know him. I don't know the driver either. They could be a murderer, a killer, or they could be someone that just went to
They
church
could
the
be
other day
Neesto.
with grandma.
So
I don't know
let
who
me
they are.
ask you an honest question.
What's up?
If this was a white man, attorney, or somebody that
They still,
you ain't gonna pull they people out the car and ask them who they are.
yes, I would. All day long.
I don't been in the
If
car.
you don't, if I pull you,
Let him do what he doing. He ready to
if I,
All right.
pull somebody over and they got an ID, they come and that's it.
We parked. These folks just come out of nowhere, pull us over while we already parked. We already parked and they just come pull us over. This shit's crazy. Look at it, you can tell we already parked how he did that. Man, they just harassing the nigga at this point. We just got pulled over early. This is
Okay, it's about to cut off, y'all. Now, I told you it was short.
I might get out, man. I got caught in this girl, man.
All right.
Leave no sale behind with the world's best converting checkout from Shopify. Say goodbye to abandoned carts and hello to cha-chings in every channel. When it's time to sell more,
Why did they do? I have YouTube Premium. Not sure why. Oh, he did have something about a paid subscription up there, so maybe that's why I got it. Okay, let me get back up here to the top. See, Penny, you were laughing at me saying they're not grown. I'll cry if I was 12 and that was my birthday song. That's all I got. I can't play nothing young and hip. I knew you were going to sing Sunshine. You know I can't help myself. And thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Oh my God, it's time. Oh my God, time is going by too fast. I didn't realize it was always 7. Happy Thursday. Oh, already 7 o'clock. I'm like, what? 7 what? Yes, Miss E. Time is going by fast. Yes, please like the live. The straight troopers called ahead. He said it was that morning. So it wasn't in the same time frame, but they just profiling, like someone said earlier. They just wanted to see what he's buying. Ooh. Hey, TD Will, thank y'all. Please like the live. Hey, Black Rose, this is crazy. Definitely profiling. Yeah, Black Rose, because did he say he was speeding? I still don't understand why he said he was following them, and by the time he caught up to them, they were already parked. So I must have missed that part. Don't he want to be famous? Well, here you go. He's making money now. He needs an attorney on retainer. The state is not done with YSL. Hey, Sense isn't coming. They're looking for a reason to lock them up. Cop out of breath by looking in the VIN number. Then don't even know how to close the vehicle. Y'all gotta go take some training, baby. They better not tell nobody car. Hey, Latoy. Yup, Neesto. I said, unless it's Neesto in the car. Just put the cuffs on their ass. Vicky, you know that's the number one reason they say they pull people is they smell something. And it be a lie. Okay. See, this type of stuff makes me irritated. You know that's the number one go-to. They even said they smelled something in Neesto truck, but I told him it was that damn bacteria, baby, from that damn black bag, because he just won't get no damn green rubbing alcohol. Racial profiling at its best. He did. I was like, why do I have an ad? Angelica been praying for Woody. Charles, she probably his damn attorney. Phone a friend, baby, and Angelica will answer. Hey, love to shop 1212. You're just in time. We've been cutting up. We haven't even got into the Nesto's content yet. IS going to make a mountain, yes, from a molehill. This will be her 5-hour live, 4.5 hours of dead air. Her slumped over. You looking at the top of her head. Sure. Just saying. Leo lady, hey Mississippi Shell in the ATL. She better be worried about her case tomorrow. Oh, it's already that time again. So they did have to go back. I forgot. I gotta keep my eyes on her. Let me get my video up here. Hey honey, say that. Welcome. Let me see. I'm over here playing around. Hey, Red. Even Shirley said Nesto stinks. Right. Retrial tomorrow. Trial Monday. Retrial on a Friday. Dang, who gonna be at the courthouse tomorrow? Pre-trial. I can't say it like Judge Manning. I'm too damn country. I wish somebody was covering her trial on Monday. She said she a trial lawyer. She said she a trial blogger. She should blog it herself because we want to know. Dana J, somebody blog it for us. We want to see it. I don't know if Wisdom Daughter's gonna be there because she has been attending them and giving us updates when she do attend. Hopefully someone will be there that can give us the tea. It was what's something else? What time is it? We 38 minutes in. Oh, it was something else I wanted to show y'all, but I'll do this at the end of our commentary reaction to this video. If we have time, I'll play it. Because I wasn't planning on playing Woody's video, so that's okay though. Her boyfriend Dennis should be there. I hope they are there and somebody come back and tell us, you know, what really happened. Because if we gotta wait on her, she gonna act like the damn charges was dropped, baby. And we don't want to hear that. We want to know the real deal. All right, let me hit play. We picking off where we left off on yesterday. This is the day after. He did not call her the next day. I think he called her the day after. Let me see. I feel like I may be talking about another call. And he's still mad at Cynthia because she didn't go and camp out. So if he may be talking to her because I know he has other PIN numbers, but I didn't look those up. But he's not talking to her under his PIN number. I will say that. Oh no, he did call her back the next day. This is the next day. All right, I'm gonna hit play.
Oh,
Hi, hon.
yeah, you sound better today. That sun ain't out. You sound better. What you
Shirley,
got?
that was dry, girl. This the right
Huh?
call. This ain't the one from
How's your
yesterday.
day going?
It's going all right. I'm not really doing anything. You know, it's going fine. I'm alive. I'm healthy.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So what you do?
Well, Dion came and got me about 8:30 this morning, and we rode out to Ackworth to get the stuff that was in your truck. It was mostly junk, but I did get the tag.
The what?
I got the tag. The tag.
Oh, okay.
The license plate. I guess that's what you would call it. The license plate. That's that.
Oh, y'all had a productive day today.
Yeah, so now we just got to get the updated. So what do I do? Just go to the tag office and they'll give me that?
Hold on. I got confused what you were saying. Y'all went and got the truck?
No, we couldn't get the truck yet. The truck is in South Carolina at the auction.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Cam.
Yeah. They didn't even tell me they were taking it. They came and got it Friday. I told you that, though. Or I thought I told you that yesterday.
You did. Because you making me feel like
So
I'm playing the same call. You did. Okay.
Get it.
Yep. They say it's about 2.5 hours away.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So Dion gonna go with you or something?
Well, yeah, that's the only way I could get it. I don't have any way to go.
She can't drive too far.
So they already called down there to tell you can get it without going down.
Well, I called down today. I'm waiting for the lady to call me back because I have to get a relief letter from Westlake, which they said they already did, but nobody could find it.
Wow.
So I got to wait and get a relief letter. Wait till they get a relief letter from Westlake. When they get a relief letter, then I can go get it. But in the meantime, I need to get I need to get the tags. I can't drive it with an expired tag.
Oh, well, all you got to do is just go to. You can go to.
They always loving life.
You can go to. You go to Alpharetta Tag Office, and they can give you a tag right then. Or you can go to any Fulton County kiosk machine in the Kroger's or anywhere like that. That's
So
what
that's what he said he was going to do, but I haven't heard back from him.
Who? Dion.
Dion said he would do that. He would check on that. Go to Kroger and do it?
Yeah, you can go to any Kroger, anywhere got a kiosk for Fulton County, and it'll tell you where a kiosk at inside the Kroger's. And then all you got to do is put your scan your driver's license, and then all your information to come up for your vehicles. Then you punch your vehicle information in.
Wait, hold on. Go to Kroger kiosk.
Yeah, you can find. You gotta find a kiosk that. You gotta find a Kroger's that has a kiosk for a Fulton County tag.
It has to be Fulton County.
Yeah, it has to be Fulton County.
Okay. All right.
And all you gotta do is scan your driver's license, and it'll pull up all your information of what cars that you got tagged for Georgia. Then you'll see it, the truck, then you punch that, and then they'll tell you what you owe on it, $20. It's just a sticker. All you need is a sticker. You don't need a tag. You need a sticker and a registration.
Yeah, I need a sticker. That's what I meant, sticker, yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. And it prints all the way out.
Okay. Well, I'll do that probably. Well, yeah, I'll see if I can find one today and maybe go tomorrow. I got to see if somebody can go with me, though, or take me. I'll see.
Oh, okay. So now you got to wait till Westlake to send you a confirmation that you...
Not send it to me. They won't send it to me. I asked them to. They will only send it to the auction people.
Okay, so now you got to call the auction people and see if they have it. Have they received
Yeah,
it?
I did that yesterday, and I called them already today, They haven't called me back. So when I get off with you, I'll call them. I think they close at 5 or 7.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but it has not been auctioned off yet? That's what you found from Westlake?
Yeah, they're supposed to send a letter for them to release it. So it just they just came and got it on Friday. So now it was closed over the weekend. Well, yeah, I think it's still there. They looked and said it was still there, hopefully.
Oh, okay. You good?
Yeah.
Oh, Shirley. Now, on yesterday, she was complaining because she said that the people at Westlake was rude. She had to work. She couldn't get down there because they weren't open on the weekends. Now, I suggested to her to call them and to make an appointment so she can go down there. They could see her faster. They could be prepared for her to come. That would be easier and it would be cheaper. Now they have shipped the car out of Georgia, okay? And she's still on the same timeline she was on when this raggedy ass truck was in Georgia. Okay, so now she got to take off, drive, get Dion, drive out of town, pick this truck up, and then drive back. Don't you still got to work, Shirley? I tried to explain that to you on yesterday. Okay? Shirley acts so silly. He paused because he thought she said she got that bag. Now you know love in the shop 1212. Dion was there. Little brother Dion was there to run interception. He probably told her, sit over there, in the chair by the AC. And I'll go pick the stuff up. And he slung that shit in his trunk. So she wouldn't be able to even peep in the bag and see what was all in there. Okay, that's why little brother had to be there. And he was there bright and early at 8:30. But nobody could find it. Hey, T Baby 74. Come on now, Shirley. You don't know what to do about getting a tag. Hey, Sunshine. Joel. If it was at the auction, it was repossessed. It was repossessed. And okay, let's back it up. We know in October, because that's where my calls start from October. I didn't do the September ones. But in October, we know that the truck was still down with where they at? Roswell. Roswell police. I was gonna say Fulton County. It was down at Roswell with Officer Fields them. They were trying to get Shirley to come down there and get the truck, but she would not go down there and get the truck. So that's when we learned at that time frame that the truck was behind in payments. Now I'm assuming since Neesto had been locked up in July that no payments had been made on the truck until Shirley made the payments. Because he was locked up and he wasn't able to, steal nobody or scam no money out of nobody to make his truck payment. So the payments were getting behind. So it was already in repossession for just sitting at Roswell Police Department or wherever they keep their vehicles at on that period. Okay, Shirley did not want to go down there and pick up the truck. Dion went down there. They wouldn't release it to him. They said the only person they would release it to was Shirley because the truck was in her name. She would not go down there. So apparently she didn't pay or she stopped paying. Maybe she did make a payment because seems like I remember her making a payment on this truck in October, but I don't know what happened. So it was repossessed by Westlake. And then it got too many miles. It's the ball head tires, it's leaking oil, it got recalls on it. They cannot get no money out of it. So they're just gonna sell it at the auction, I guess, and get that money, and then probably make Shirley pay the difference of that. And I don't know if she realized that when you default on these loans, that don't mean you don't have to pay them. They're gonna get something out of you, but she was acting so nonchalant, like it's whatever. Okay, Westlake was trying to set up something with her to come down there and get the truck. She didn't go get it. She named all those things that I said that She had to work. She didn't have time. They was mean to her on the phone. They didn't know where the truck was at one point. So they sent it to the auction. Nesto didn't have shit updated in order or on that or his tags are expired. They expired on her birthday. Remember, her birthday is in July. He went to jail July 7th. Y'all know when Shirley's birthday is, July 28th, right? So on the 28th, on her birthday, she did not renew her tags. Okay. So that's why the tags were outdated as well. Not saying that she had to or it was her responsibility, because I don't care about Nesto's truck. But I don't know if at that time she knew that the truck was in her name, because according to them 227-page documents, Shirley said she did not know that truck was in her name, and the payments were being made out of her checker. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. But Nesto had been in jail, until October when I first started doing my calls. Of course, phone calls of prison was doing them before then. But the truck was just sitting there with no payments, no renewed tag. Well, she can go to those locations that he listed for her. I would just go to DMV as well, Vic. Yes, I renew my tax at Publix every year. All right, Miss E. Hey, Miss Boogie Down at work in the bushes. Okay, Shirley ordered it through the mail. I go to Kroger and renew mine. Okay, so there's a lot of people familiar with the process that Nesto described. Shirley, how long have you been driving? She needed emissions first. Okay. The fool is a kiosk crazy. I'm surprised that the truck passed emissions. Do y'all have emissions checks up there in Georgia? We don't have that here in Florida. Okay. We just go in with our registration and our checkbook. That's it, and that's all. Our vehicles are not inspected here in Florida. So I'm not familiar with Georgia because I've never had a vehicle registered there, but we don't have that down south. I'm thinking. Hey, much better today. Nesto so damn bossy. He wanted that truck back, baby. He was getting out every day. He had to make sure he could dick dash. So that was his main priority. That and paying his lawyer. This damn woman can't do nothing by herself. What the F? Should have left that truck at the auction. I agree. Hell, credit already bad, so just leave it there. Okay. Miss Boogie Down, like seriously, at her big age. I hate that she acts this way. Like, it just makes me wonder, how was she surviving, pre-Nesto? Hey, Sleepy Libra. Hey, everybody. I'm so behind. Had family in town since Saturday. Love my people, but woo, baby, y'all got to go. She got to get over here on the front porch. Thank you, Mods, for welcoming everyone. That bag is in the evidence room. Hey, Houston foodies. Hey, the Mac Man Morning Show. Hey, James, how are you? My granddaughter at 19 knew how to renew her registration in New York. We renew registrations, not tags. Okay. I think we do both because they give us the sticker, which is on our registration, and then we put it on our tag. But I think every 5 years we get a new tag, if I'm not mistaken. But that's correct. Registration. I drive up and get my smog and tags at the same spot. Okay, yeah, we don't do that here in Florida. That stop emissions is some parts of Texas this year. Okay, we have it here in Chicago. We have it. Okay, so in Florida, the dang car could be falling apart. Lord have mercy. Yeah, the popo gonna have to pull us and say, you got to get this junk off the road. Hey, Sanders. They got rid of emissions tests in Ohio. It was a scam. Hey, Queen Black. Certain counties, okay. Seriously, she acts like she fell off a turnip truck. Hey, Glorious. Shirley needs to be on the automatic bill payment. Yeah, it's kind of seems like she don't pay her bills until them folks, knock her on the shoulder, tap her on the shoulder, or send her a cut off notice. I don't know, y'all. Hey, Real, what's up? Okay, we do both here. We have registration and every year a new tag every year. Okay, we can do I think I did mine for 2 years last year, so I don't have to go back this year. I'm going to Florida, baby. Come on. We don't pay state taxes. Come on down here to the Sunshine State. Hey, just Jet Black Straight. I'm like, you're just in time. We haven't been talking that long. We ride until the wheels fall off, baby. Be duct tape, super glue, gorilla glue, and much more. Okay, Alabama, Mobile doesn't have. Okay, I'm close to Mobile. Okay, yeah, we don't have that down here, boy. She was on auto pay. Automatic Neesto babies. Girl, stop. Lord, it wasn't till I moved to Florida. Okay, till I see cars with no damn hoods. Baby, you better talk about it. Driving like nothing in NYC. You can't do that. They be stole every part out your car. Hey, Aries one. Girl, anything goes down here in Florida, child. I saw a guy drive with an AC window unit in his back window. Girl, was he in one of them damn vans? Because I've seen that in the vans before down here. All right, y'all, back to play.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, did you get some sleep? It's your last day working today, so you get a little off. You get a little relaxed today.
Yeah, tomorrow. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, maybe that's why she was waiting
Okay,
till
that's good.
she was
Then
off
you
to
take
go
it. We
get
like
the
to
car.
pick that junk up. I told you I already ram shakes and whatever they gonna do. Really wasn't that important.
Right.
But you had to go down there anyway. Huh?
Yeah, because the tags were in there. I had to get the tag. I had to get the tag.
Oh, they took the tags off the truck.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
That's why, or else I wouldn't have gone. But that's why we had to go to get the tags.
Okay. I got you.
So BC sent me this, he's supposed to come and see you today, so he said.
He sent you a loan. I told you. Okay. Okay. I told you going to contact you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, he said what now?
He said he was going to come and see you today.
That's all he said?
Yeah.
Okay.
That hasn't come to see you. How is that? How you've been in there 4 months and you've seen him one time?
Listen, darling. I'll tell you one more time. I'm praying to God so hard right now. I'm not worried at all.
Okay.
I bet you ain't worried.
Okay.
That hasn't come to see you. How is that? How you've been in there 4 months and you've seen him one time?
Listen, darling. I'll tell you one more time. I'm praying to God so hard right now. I'm not worried at all.
Okay.
I bet you're not worried.
All right. Well, we'll leave that alone then.
He said thank you.
Yes, I am. I'm praying so very hard right now. You have no clue.
Yeah. And not only that, waiting expectantly, confidently expecting.
That's right.
So there you go.
Thank you for all your confirmation. So I need to know what I'm doing with my wife. I gotta make sure her life is good while I'm in here, like any other concerned husband or wife.
Sure. He should have been struck by lightning right there, telling that hot ass lie. Okay, Vicky. The reason that he called himself so damn tickled, I had to put Muttley up here to show him how to laugh, is because on yesterday's call, he told Shirley to message BC. Remember, she was having technical difficulties because she didn't know how to, do it while she was on the phone. So she told him that she would end up texting him immediately after they got off, the Global Tel Link line. But he asked Shirley to message BC and ask him about the payment. Okay, so he's thinking if BC thinks that he's not going to get paid or there's an issue with the payment, that will, put some urgency up under him and he will come visit him. Okay, so that's why he laughing, because he think he playing on BC top, right? And he know what he was talking about. But BC probably was already planning on going to see him anyway. It may just been timing or whatever, but he thinks that he done set up a play. He laughing because he think it's funny because he's still in control. Okay, that's what it is. He really think he done did something. Hopefully that helps with y'all question. He is happy as a lark. She's getting that raggedy ass truck. What's funny, she has 0 questions. Oh, okay. Neesto is always grinning like a Cheshire cat. Just sickening. He fake as F. Shirley, girl, what? I would have said, darling, the auction has your truck, and then do his stupid laugh. Or I say they couldn't find it because she told him they couldn't find it. He just used words all out of context. Exactly. He's such a fraud. They're gonna lightning bolts, baby. Strike his ass. Hey, Angel Hair 62, just low as fuck. Like, right. He literally has court in today's about 10 days. So he may have been just coming up there because to check on him. Anywho, he was already planning on coming up there. BC ain't pressed about that damn money. And she's sitting up here just falling for the damn okie doke.
Right? That what family would do. I've seen it many, many times. So it is what it is.
You really think he is?
I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not doing none of this. It's real. It's real. So I had to make the right decision on how. Yeah, you told me don't worry about you, but that's not my nature. I had to continue worrying about you. Been doing that. So this ain't nothing new. And you say I'm controlling.
You done spit all on them damn people.
Well, I mean, not in a bad way. Just, you always have to, not in a bad way. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
I know. I just got to know what's going on.
You're just protective. You're protective. That's a better.
Yeah, that's it. Very, very.
Which is what I always wanted in a husband.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's all it is. I'm just sorry.
It's all good. It's okay.
Yeah. Some people could be overtaken by jealousy. That I ain't jealous of nobody. I want everybody to win. I like everybody to win because everybody ain't gonna win. I know that. But if you keep encouraging them to win, somebody gonna win.
Here we go with this winning conversation.
It's like, Frank Sinatra. It was no fun just being rich and famous by himself.
Brace yourself for this. I'm going to give y'all a pause, a little break so y'all can woo-saw. Brace yourself for what she finna say. Neesto say he want everybody around him winning. That's why he was trying to put together a team and, have his side chick as the damn coach because he want everybody to win. He wants everyone to win so he can steal from them. That is true, Victor DeVille. Okay, y'all ready? Don't say I ain't warned y'all. This is dumbest shit I ever heard.
So he brought his friends along,
Sinatra.
He so they could participate, and that's the level that I like, It's like Bring your friends so you don't have to worry about them being so jealous and trying to pull you down and, you know, and all of that kind of stuff, because we're all, you know, we're all friends, and that's how Kevin Hart does it now. You know, Kevin Hart, that's what Oprah did with Gail.
I'm gonna stop her right there because I know this call was before or maybe she did not know the time frame of what was going on with Kevin Hart and his bestie JT. We saw how that played out. So that's not a good analogy. That's not a good one, Shirley. You're going to have to take that one back. And with Frank Sinatra, the people that he was surrounded with was just as talented as he was. So they weren't no slouches. The people that, you know, he performed with, you know, and he brought with him, in Shirley's words. Y'all ready? I tried to warn y'all. I'm a hush. Chum. Gail, and Oprah gave Gail $1 million. Okay, hush.
You know,
Hush.
she
Hush myself.
gave her friend $1 million, you know, so she could be a millionaire too, you know.
That's right. That's right.
And then,
You
you
ain't
know,
no damn
I mean,
Oprah.
you'll be forever grateful because, you know, your friend thought so much to do that for you. And, you know, it's like there's no room for hatred and jealousy at that point.
No, it's not.
It's like, yeah, it's
I
like we as
know.
black
I'm a
people
hush.
have to do that. I mean, we never applaud each other and cheer each other on. You know, we always have to, you know, as a people, stab each other in the back. And, you know, we got enough to deal with the racist society that we live in, you know, and then we're coming at each other and all that kind of stuff. But it's the nature of the beast and how it is. I get that part. But, you know, whatever little bit you can do to change things, you know, yeah. Change it. No, I mean, seriously. I'm very serious.
I know you're not. I'm not laughing at you, darling.
Yes, the hell you are. Yes, you is, because I'm over here about to damn stroke out, trying not to talk or damn laugh. You are laughing at her, Neesto. Neesto laughing because he say, shit, you must don't know who the hell your husband is. That's what I do all day, every day. I take advantage of people. I use people. I'm a damn scammer and I'm a damn fraud. Okay, you preach it to the damn choir. It's me. Okay. Neesto say she really don't know who the hell she done married. She just gave every example that she gave was Neesto. I just saw him check, 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 and she rambled on. I checked off every list, and all my damn list say it's damn Ernesto, it's Ernest Williams, whatever the hell you want to call yourself. They say, loud, Shirley, we ain't ready. I'm sorry. Shirley, come outside. I just want to talk. Kevin threw his friends under the bus. Right, Houston Foodie. I know she don't really believe this BS. Say what now? Say what? Say what? Say what? Let Shirley have her moment. Baby, I was about to go. I should have just went on mute because I was over here punching and swinging at the damn ear. Okay, bad example. Yes. And sounds like a young, naive kid. No. Her and Nesto value the same things. Money, okay? And that's why they always relating to or comparing money. You know, when they talk about stuff, money and status and jealousy. It's sickening at their big grown age that's their focus. She has to feel so stupid now listening back at her own logic. You're not getting a part of daddy's settlement, Shirley. Baby, that liquid V is strong. Not strong, strong, baby. Yeah, the liquid V too. Shirley, I'm going to need you to stop. Miss E say, happy Thursday. Baby, it's Thirsty Thursday. And I'll never say Shirley thirsty, but baby, she giving thirst trap on this damn phone call. Because baby, she can't believe this stuff. Please, it's a tax write-off. Gail is an educated woman and she works hard. She's had a career as well. Okay. But he listened to Sonya conspiracies without laughing. Frank Sinatra was Hoboken, New Jersey. Who he bought from a big. Listen, you know, I don't know. When he went to Rat Pack, Dean Martin, look, I'm over here Googling. I don't know. Sammy Davis Jr. Who was with Frank Sinatra? Because I'm just damn Navy people, and I'm probably loud and wrong. Shit, Neesto, shit, let somebody sleep on his damn ambulance and come in there and paint the barbershop. Shit, that's his damn idea of giving back. Shirley, please hush. She sounds just like a roundaway teenager. Nesto thought that his buddy's going up the river. He just wasted anyone's time that would listen. And money. And money. Now, how you gonna come up today, Glorious? This is what a black blonde sounds like. Laverne and Shirley Williams. She said that the man that left her for dead on her feet without a ring and a roof over her head, baby. He protected, he looked out for family. I just wouldn't even feel right listening to my man, say those words to me while he in jail. Cause that shit don't mean nothing. You in jail and you broke and you ain't got shit. So what are you talking about, sir? Talking about I'm protected, protective, and I pump your gas. She said that to the man that left her for dead. Okay, I already read that. I reread the first part. Oh no. Nesto's helping Erica King, that trap queen, Lamont the pimp. Who helped? I think she trying to correct herself. She believes it. She do. Shirley will pick Misha in damn pearls. Book smart, dumb. Where do you get the book smart from? Because she just got a high school diploma. She doesn't have any college behind her. The mob was Frankie. Oh, that's what I need Vicky for then. Because Vicky, she up there in Vegas. Remember, money dollar signs begins in his mind. Okay, Sammy Davis and Dean. Okay, so I was okay, child. I ain't know. I was like, am I even right? I was trying to say the Rat Pack, but I was like, I don't know. But y'all got me good. Okay. They were already established and they had their own talent. You know what I'm saying? So they bought, even if this is true, they bought something to the table, okay? And they can hold their own. Neesto, you can't hold your own, sir. Very successful before Frank Sinatra. I'm iffy on the book smart too. Yeah, she dropped out of college per her words from her book. Okay, it wasn't for her. So I'm gonna X out on the book smart because it's not there. Okay, Shirley has never come across to me as smart. She just speaks well. Okay, book dumb, street dumb. Ooh. Okay, y'all.
Thing. Had my visit coming today, and I told you what's going to happen, and I'm laughing because what you're saying is the truth. Everything you're saying is the truth. You got to bring folks up. It's the same thing when I didn't ask for Derek on and he just popped up. I didn't ask him. I ain't got his fucking number. I didn't even call him to come visit me. He just popped up. Okay? Either he wants something or he being nosy.
Well, you ain't got shit. You in jail.
If I could do anything for you, let me know. I told him what I needed. He didn't come here to help me. He came here to hurt me. I know that for a fact now. Kind of makes sense to you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, okay. I mean, we just have to. It just is what it is,
Yeah, it came to hurt me as you in there.
Ain't gonna get up.
If I ask you to do the simplest thing, I ain't ask you for nothing. But hey, go help my wife.
Yeah,
with
Derek
this
thought he
truck
was
right
gonna get
here.
from a jailbird.
Truck could have been handled because he's a man.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been. South Carolina, but it's okay. I'm not looking for anyone to help us accept.
She need to stop because she just slid in there or it wouldn't be in South Carolina. That's your fault that the truck is in South Carolina because them folks had been telling you to come down there and pick it up. You didn't go. You said you had to work. You didn't have time. They weren't open on the weekend. That don't have nothing to do with Daryl. And I hate the way that they're blaming everybody else for the poor choices that both of them have made. Because at this point, that's what it is. It's poor choices. And that's not Daryl's fault, baby, because Daryl had his shit to ride up there to the jailhouse with and asked to speak to damn Neesto and try to find out what the hell was going on. In my opinion, Daryl was just coming up there to be nosy. Okay. Neesto said either he wanted something from him or he wanted to hurt him. How the hell can he hurt your ass? You behind plexi damn glass. You need to stop. You can't even help Shirley. What the hell you gonna do for Daryl? Nesto brings dildos to the damn table. Oh, Lord. Sunshine, Rainy, Garden, hello. Y'all, they're the Rat Pack, Joey Bishop, and Peter Lawson, too. Okay, girl, help me out, because I thought I knew a little something. Daughter. Book Dawn Street Boy. It's wild. Oh, sorry. I'll behave. Sure. Well, I want y'all to kind of like get it out y'all system because tomorrow I don't want y'all to leave me because the call tomorrow, Lord have mercy, I'm gonna definitely be on damn mute. Okay, because she got on my last nerve. He lies so much that he can't even pronounce the word truth correctly. True. He's a liar. He has Sonya contact that man. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna be this one or the next one, but he slipped up, in my opinion, and said that BC had an attitude because of somebody he talked to. And I'm probably not saying it in the way that Nesto said it, but if I hear it on here, I would definitely point it out like I often do when I feel like I caught something. And of course, y'all drop down in the chat and tell me when y'all caught something that I didn't catch. What? Hey, Bang. I'm sick of this ninja. Hey, everyone. Hey, Bang. But why did he need anything? He would just be glad people checking on him. But this is what we said. They have this warped way of thinking about friendships. Okay. They have to want something from them. Nobody wants to just be their friends, okay? Just because they're good people, you got a good vibe, they have something in common with them, they got to want something from them, okay? Daryl out here living his best life with his wife, driving his car, doing whatever it is that he do. That's something that you and your wife cannot do, okay? So why would he be wanting something from you? You hope Daryl hears this? Sure. He must don't have any teeth in his mouth. He sound funny. He may be on that tablet. Because he go back and forth talking on that tablet and talking on the phone. Why is he speaking like that? Sure, he over there laughing and spitting on them damn people's phone. I was just going with the fact that my mother, would say book smart doesn't mean common sense. Girl, I'm correcting you. Book smart will. My hubby doesn't have to help you, Shirley. Nesto, oh Lord, illegitimate wife. Yeah, and we brought that up, 3 calls ago about wives, and getting into situations like this. It would be a no, even though I'm not married. Hey, Mistress Monica. So she blaming Daryl. No. Kevin cheated on his wife and tried to stop her bag when Cat Williams put her on tour. Y'all keep it up. Keep them coming. We got to correct Shirley. Okay, he plays like a slow son of a biatch with Shirley. Can't help himself, Shirley. Daryl, the man in the mirror. Nobody. Really. Shirley and Nesto thought he was going to get out in a few weeks, right? Because he got caught on the 23rd. Okay, so he happy. He ready to get back to his bag of dukes. Neesto, shut the F up, talking about he came to hurt me. And you did was destroy people's lives. I was trying to say how he said it. There she go. He said he came up here to hurt me. Lady T-Bug with all this shit. Florida fashion, for sure, for sure. Daryl, the free man out here amongst the free world. Please like the live. Daryl in his jeggings and don't give a F. He always knows everything, yeah, to be a fact. And always loud and wrong. Like I'm getting out next week. Tell me he ain't worried about nothing. True. You need to be worried about free at last bond agency. And even then, common sense ain't common. It has to be in exchange for Nesto to consider a true friend. Both of them think they are special, and everyone should bow down to them, right? And that's why they keep getting their feelings hurt.
For God, this glory.
But wait now. Wait. What I'm saying is what you were just telling me about. You try to bring your friends along, even though they...
Yeah.
Nesto say, cut the God. Don't say nothing about Job. Wait a minute.
What they have and all that good stuff. That don't even matter. That don't even matter in certain cases. They still want what you got. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but that's how we are. I mean, look how many people I've tried to help.
Yeah. I'm a witness to that.
Yeah, and that's not trying to pat anybody on the back, and here I am. I don't even have any place to go. Thank God for my friends. Thank God for my friends. That's all I can say. Thank God for my friends.
Well, did you decide if you want to go? Well, we'll talk about that after I talk to the lawyer.
Yeah.
We can go from there. From there. Then I can tell you the truth for the matter what I think. We just discuss it. You tell me what you think. Then we'll go from there. We ain't got to look past. We got to look past this here now. Keep going.
Yeah, I know, and I am. I just, I do need to, or we, I should say, but yeah, moving forward. I don't want to. I can't stay here forever. I feel like I'm not progressing or anything. I have some things that I want to do.
Okay, well, guess what? We're gonna get to that after today. Let's talk about that. Yeah, let's. I'll try to call you if he come today. You come. If you don't, what time? I know you're gonna work at 10, so I don't really try to bother you because I know you be looking at the shows to catch up on your work. So I'll say tomorrow.
That's okay. You can always call me though.
Well, I want to talk about. We can talk about our livelihood tomorrow. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine, honey. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we have to talk about, moving forward, the future, where we're going to live and, and all that kind of stuff. And, we have to talk about the discussion that needs to be had because, for one thing, I can't stay here forever.
Girl?
And they're the kindest, nicest people you ever want to meet, They don't make me feel any kind of way, like, nothing like that. But because I'm not used to this, this type of situation, it makes me feel like that, It makes me feel that. They couldn't have been nicer to me, but it's time for me to go because I just, I need my own food. I need, I like to eat healthy and, I have been eating garbage, and stuff like that. It's just time.
Okay, well, we're going to discuss that. We're going to discuss that. We're going to talk about that, discuss that, what need to happen.
Yeah.
So
okay.
we just take that one step at a time. It's, I guess it's 4:30 now. So you must don't check the account when you talk on the phone, because you keep putting money on the phone. I don't talk a whole 30 minutes.
You ain't been no damn 30 minutes.
Don't?
No.
Yes, you do.
Sometimes I don't.
Well, most of the time you do.
Okay, so when I call, you just tell you that you still got to put money on the book?
Yes.
Every time you call, it costs $6.
Oh, okay. All right. So, so everything's gonna be just fine. Just gotta keep praying, keep going, and then we're gonna go from there.
I know.
That's it.
I do keep praying. You know, I do pray every day, and you know, I'm expecting God to do
A miracle.
over and above.
So did
what
you
we
have
can
did you have a good day today with your son today?
He do not want her to talk about God. Shirley said, I want God to go above and beyond for me. Sure. Shirley, can you read that part of the Bible where it says God don't bless no mess, and your husband is mess. I wonder who is going to blame when he goes to prison. Cynthia, no joke tonight. Every time she tried to get on the God tip, he cut her off. Now he asked, did you enjoy your son today? They both think everything is transactional. Listening to these calls, now I see how Shirley stayed 9 years with Neesto. So their friends don't want anything because they don't have anything to want. They give me the impression that they don't want friends that's on their level or more successful. They got to be, beneath them in the way they measure people. Because to me, with my friends, it don't matter what type of job you have, your education. We friends from, just the basics. Okay. We just loyalty, trust. Okay. We've been around each other. We have common interests, things like that. Okay. Your money, that's your business. It's a hand call afterwards. No, y'all, what part do y'all not believe me? He is not talking to her. He has not talked to her on this. This is his pen. Now I know it's been instances where he's calling on other people's pens, but he's not talked to her. That's why we haven't heard her. You don't believe me? Baby, no. You should be ashamed. It was time to go 7.5 months ago, Shirley. Talk about what, Ninja? You locked up. Adding up Sonya's call time. I think Sonya put money on the book so she don't have to pay every time. But I'll have to check when she called. I think he talked to her maybe in about 4 more days. Okay, he mad because she ain't sitting down there in BC office. She didn't fly in. So he's only been talking to Shirley. There is no need to discuss what you can't contribute to. The S for Shirley stands for stupid. I'm changing her name to Stupid Strawberry. Exactly. Right. He's not talking to her. I think it's like 11, maybe 12 calls until he calls her again. But he could be talking to her under that other pen.
I mean, yeah, we just took care of the business, and then he took me to get something to eat at Chick-fil-A. And then I came back here, and I've been...
I just love that little nickel.
Oh, your son?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I like how you handle
You're supposed to love your son.
Yeah, but you're supposed to love your son, but your son's supposed to be acting like some sense, because I don't like all that old. I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about my other ones. They would just grow up. They don't want to grow up. They're 30-some years old. They don't want to grow up.
Well, yeah, a lot of those millennials don't want.
They need to hush. Neesto, you 60-some years old in damn jail. Talk about somebody need to grow up. Or hell, they may be damn late bloomers like your ass.
To, because, we've spoiled them so much. We try to raise them with giving them things that we didn't have, and that's what happened. Because people don't respect stuff that they don't have to work for,
Well, you're almost 40, though. Help me understand how you're almost 40. You're almost 40.
Poor parents.
My uncle always said black men don't truly grow up until they get 40.
Well, it's really too late. To be honest, what you gonna do after 40?
Never too late. It's never too late if you have vision and you have dreams. It's never too late. It's never too late.
What I'm saying is that these dating times, this ain't like back then now.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to go. I ain't trying to really hear all that. They don't want to do, or they scared of themselves. I don't know what it is. So
yeah. Well, I mean, you got the kids that you have that that are good. Just love all of them and concentrate. I mean, your daughter's excellent. Dion's great. So you got some great kids. So.
But he talked to her. He take care of her. He said.
Oh, I forgot. I meant to call her today. I forgot, and I told Dion, but I'll call her today.
Yeah. Tell her, cause he be getting on her ass. They be trying to talk like they each other, mom and dad. It's funny to me. Yeah. But that's cool.
Well, at least they have a relationship.
Well, they always had that close, but they getting closer the older they get, because our kids are getting older now.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you gonna stay, or we're gonna talk about that tomorrow? Stay in Atlanta for your Thanksgiving?
I mean, yeah. I guess so. I would like to go. I would like to go, but the tickets are so expensive. They're so expensive, and I might need, that money if I move, to put down on rent or something. So, I don't have money like that. I got to pay the lawyer. I got to.
Hold it. Stop talking.
Okay.
Thank you.
I forgot I was on mute. So what? At least Dion had money in his pocket, unlike his daddy. Okay, I went on mute because I didn't know how to be quiet. Okay, the lies. What the hell was that, Neesto? Sure, Neesto has some damn nerve to talk that his ass is 60. You're penniless. Okay, he need guys damn freedom right now at 60, Ninja. Shirley, your husband doesn't respect when he doesn't work for that. Why? That's right. And that's why he is an inmate at Cobb County Adult Detention Facility. Okay. That's okay. Talk with his 19 cycles. This coming from an unemployed, broke jailbird, coming from someone who can't spell W-2. She didn't spoil anyone. What the heck? They are some miserable people here. Where are we going to hear her compliment Sheridan? Well, tomorrow she gonna throw Sheridan ass under the bus. That's why I gave y'all a warning. I almost went to work with a damn attitude listening to her ass this morning, because you weren't in their lives, Neesto. And that was my comment to him, talking about Shirley, like, well, it's good they're close. And he's like, yeah, the older they're getting, the closer they're getting, because that's because the kids getting older. What the hell? That ain't got nothing to do with siblings. They should have known each other from birth or from kids, until their 40s. What the hell the kids got to do with it? I bet Shirley was still flying first class. Oh, Lord. I hate when he cuts her off. You see, I told y'all, he don't want to hear nothing. He want to control this conversation. She about to get a rundown about her finances. Wait a minute. Hold up. What? Stop talking about her problems. Shirley was horrible and dumb as F. She doesn't even speak much about her grandchildren. What grandmother doesn't? The grandmother who grandson had 2 surgeries and she was nowhere to be found. That's that grandmother right there. Okay? Her self-esteem is in hell. Shirley should have stopped him and said, who the F you stopping from niece? Is it niece? Or you said, what was that? That's a typo, I'm sure. Nesty Ninja. Okay, Ninja. From Ninja telling you of my expenses because of your black ass. Shirley is dang old disgrace when it comes to her child. I'm sorry, maybe there's more to the story, but this is ridiculous. Can we revisit that on tomorrow, Vic? Please. Thank you. Okay, back to him cutting her off.
I guess sorry, I got to stop you now. I got to stop you.
I gotta stop you.
But you know what I have to do. So
Hey,
I
Neesto.
understand. Yeah.
yeah. So I just gotta, anyway, I gotta, just be careful, be mindful. That's all.
Right. Okay, so what they gonna they do anything for you at the house over there?
Yeah, Tosh says she's getting ready to clean up and put the tree up.
Okay, well, tell my love very, very much. I don't feel like I can't go to their house if they can't trust me, and then I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that part with them. I can't say that. Huh?
No, they're not like that.
Yeah, I know they're not. I know
wouldn't
they're
trust them
way,
in my-
way worse than what I got going on. I know Ronna have. Way worse.
Oh, mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
See how they
I'm
want
sure.
people to be worse
Mhm.
off than them?
This and what happened to his daughter is disgusting. So I don't know if he told you that or not. But the police.
Yeah, he did. But
Yeah.
that's how they are. These cops down here are so racist, and it's, and they got these open carry laws and all this stuff. It's just so crazy.
Yeah. You see that
Right.
post office used to go to over there, a Buckhead on Far Road.
Yeah, they're breaking the cars. I saw that.
Same way they broke in mine. Same way they got my stuff out. So I gotta get the attorney if he comes. I gotta talk to him to pull all that up to show that my
lying
stuff
about
got
your identity
stolen,
stuff.
my driver's license, all that stuff. I had to redo all that over again. I got to get all that so he can show it, present to the court. Because they trying to just say I'm just a cold villain, but that's their job to do that. So sometimes that can make you get in your feelings. You can't get in your feelings. You gotta just keep moving. So
Okay, so Tosh sent me this text today. It was about this man who was on America's Got Talent. So he came out, and he had just gotten out of prison, 37 years.
Wow.
He was charged with a crime that he did not do. A white woman got raped and murdered, and he said during the trial they knew he didn't do it. The fingerprints didn't match up, and 3 witnesses said that he was at home. But the district attorney had to make someone pay, so they made him pay. He spent 37 years in prison for a crime he did not commit. DNA evidence freed him. DNA evidence. But so the host said, "How did you make it? How did you make it from day to day?" He said, "I was in prison, but my mind was not in prison." He said, "I did not let my mind be in prison." He said it helped that when I would sing and just write music and stuff like that. And he was a great singer.
Wow.
And he came on. Yeah, it was a heck of a. And I don't ever hear that. Only black men you hear that from.
For real?
Have you heard any white men say that they've been unjustly incarcerated?
No.
But it's terrible, just because you're black, you think, and they knew he didn't do it. The fingerprints didn't even match up, but they had to wait 37 years later, and he had this this organization working on his behalf, and they helped free him. But, 37 years. 37 years.
Time. That's a long
Yeah, that's a long time. He said
I was 20 years old.
Yeah, he said minutes went into hours, hours went into days, days went into weeks, weeks went into years, and years went into decades. That's what he said. 37 years. He was in there for a crime he did not commit.
So did the state pay him for the 37 years?
That part they didn't put on there. I have to look that up, but they didn't put that part on there.
Wow. I know some people. I know some people who had life sentences like that. I've seen it from my own eyes in my younger days. I seen these guys. It was just like, man, I'm innocent. I'm like, I seen them get beat up. I seen them get stabbed. I seen them all that.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for them with the crime that they said he did. And then they said pack it up. And folks had been excused of their crime because they didn't do it.
Yeah, huh?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Oh, no, he said that it was in Attica. You know, Attica State Prison.
Yeah, I know exactly that.
Yeah, he said you in that prison you either had to be strong or weak, but no in between, just strong or weak. That was it. and but they say everybody in prison says they're innocent. You know, they're so cynical in prison. Everybody says they're innocent, even the ones who committed the crime.
Yeah,
you know.
like your husband.
But I'm like
Neesto.
Yeah, but I'm like, man, it's like 37 years of his life, but he's out now, and he was on the stage at America's Got Talent. So I hope they compensated him for this in the terms of multi-millions. I don't know if they did or not, but you can't let someone.
She really don't care nothing about that man. She just said that to say she hoped they compensate Neesto. That's it, and that's all. He was really worried about her friends hearing her talk money with him. Really? He is such a predator. Well, that is not Joe Besto story, Shirley. He guilty, and he got real victims out here. That man was falsely accused without no DNA. You know, of course, the victim is not alive. However, in Nesto's case, his victims are alive. They are talking. They're writing statements. They have, checked, did the investigations, checked things out, did the investigations. That is not Nesto's case. There Shirley goes with the victim mentality. Who are they talking about? Girl, I ain't even going to Google it or look it up. It sounds like Shirley was poisoned by that contaminated black bag. Joe Nestor, this is not you. Don't worry. She gave him too much comfort. Shirley, you forgot he wrote a book. The sun still shines. Okay, so you know who he is. She's adding fuel to his injustice fire. Hey, y'all. Here she goes with the black man being the only victim in the system. The level of ignorance on display is mind-boggling. Okay, girl, bye. Your ninja guilty. They tell all their so-called friends business. She sounds just like Sonya. We're talking about something on TV, yet she pretends she doesn't see what Neesto has done. That's all I'm saying. And I pretty much came right behind you. Said that, so I skipped my comment. In Steve's voice, shut your stupid ass up. Hey, a lady, you ain't seen shit. Guys, the sound stupid as Saya. They are twins. Leo lady Nestor want the crown that one. That's why he gives a half laugh. I wonder who she is feeding her ego down. She needs that. Nope, Nesto needs need to compensate his victims. That's right. Okay, Shirley, your sister wife works for the Innocence Project. Maybe this is where they got that thought process from. He went back and told her, and she knew what Shirley was speaking of. She's going to free y'all. Man, Shirley, I knew you were trying to be positive, but innocent don't apply to Nesto. Well, he should have told her that he had someone from the Innocence Project getting erased to free him. Listen, this is early on. They weren't talking about the Innocent Project yet.
That's terrible. That's a horrible, horrible thing, and he's not the only one. There have been so many, that they've done that to. They just because he's black, they put him in prison. But anyway,
girl, it's more than
that's horrible. But he's out now. Praise be to God. And but wow. He said the only thing that kept him was his body was in prison, but his mind wasn't. So,
and that's the only thing keeping me. That's what keeping me.
I know it is. Because you have a strong mind. I know. Thank God you do.
Thank God.
Yeah.
It ain't easy,
But-
though.
Yeah, but it's not. But I was telling your son, I was like, your father's not stupid. I said, he's not a stupid man. I said, why would he conduct his life in a way that would make him go back to prison? That was 20-something years ago. Who hasn't done stupid stuff when they were young? But
Have you?
And we were
Have
like,
you,
yeah, he won't
Shirley?
even go over the speed limit.
So wrong.
I said, I know. I know. He's always on me for driving too fast. So I've, just from being with him, I've had to slow down because I always drive fast, but I don't drive fast anymore. But, like I used to. But, yeah, I said he won't even drive past the speed limit. What are they talking about?
Hey, why you get on you about that drive fast? You're like, you scared like.
I know. Yeah, but I wasn't even thinking about that, but now it's important. Now I see why you did the thing. You made sure all your registrations, all your tags,
All his
everything
VIN
was always
numbers.
on point. I know. Now I see why you did it.
Now say
Yeah,
no,
because
not that
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, because you like you said, you can't take your freedom for granted. You really can't.
You can't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let her play
Especially
out.
being a black man out here.
You can't.
Right. Then he was
Dion
laughing.
said he got pulled over last night because he was taking his friend's car back to the house, and the friend was following him or something, and the police pulled him over because he was in a nice car.
Wow.
Saying but he didn't. Thank God they didn't kill him or take him to jail or anything. But it was just a nice car, and he was black, so they pulled him over. You know how they do. But I'm like, man,
It's rough out there, boy. It's rough now.
yeah, it's
Man.
and it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I mean, you don't think about it as much until it really happens to you. But I think about my grandson, and all of this stuff.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Got to be careful, you just got to be so very careful because they do not care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't look at
I'm
you as
not saying
human.
nothing.
They shoot to
I
kill
quit. I
and
quit
all
on
of
y'all
that.
today.
And it's just terrible. And I'm not saying that about all of them. I'm just saying it about the bad ones because there's some bad cops. My first.
You have 1 minute remaining.
I'm listening.
Remember, I was married to a cop.
I know it.
Yeah. It's so crazy. But anyway, all right. I mean, you could call me back tomorrow. I'll let you know, what's going on or what happened with the truck. This woman hasn't called me back. I'll call her now when I get off the phone with you.
Okay, I'll let you know what's happening with the lawyer. The lawyer be easy. And thank you for learning every day. Sometimes you have to go through things to see what you can't understand at the moment. But you will understand in the future.
Yeah.
Well, you used to fuss at me so bad. I'm like, no, we got to make sure it's in order. You used to be mad at me, boy.
I understand. Because any little thing. I mean,
any little thing.
Man.
All right. I love you. Have a great evening. You made me laugh. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, darling. Love you too. Bye.
Not Miss E from cop to criminal. Ooh, not Miss E. My mom's Vic to the Veil, Nestos, and Miss E. They're so nice. So when they over here talking they junk, it's real. He don't speak because them VIN numbers dirty. So talks with TK say he riding dirty. Can you see your ride dirty? He a chameleonaire, baby. He riding dirty. Why is Nestor giggling like a schoolgirl? Because I feel like he playing on her top. He like, got her. It's funny to him. Nesto, most people with a warrant don't want to be speeding and bringing attention to themselves. All of the businesses wasn't in your name, sir. Oh my God, what the hell? She gaslighting him like that. Oh my God, all them stolen cars. Shirley, he knew he had those warrants. That's why he drove so that he wouldn't get stopped for a traffic violation. Whatever helps you sleep at night, Shirley. This is so sad. It makes me cry to know that Sheridan has to endure this. Well, love to laugh. If you can make it on tomorrow, bring your tissues. Because tomorrow she going in on Sheridan, okay? SS, you cannot be that slow. She's in full pick me mode. She mentioned her grandson from a cop to criminal. It is crazy that she married a cop, then a crook. Ironic. Two idiots. Nesto is a true player from the Dumb Women Himalayas. In my Marty Mar voice, roam me roam. Shirley is Sawyer 1.0 because she older, okay? And she can't be a copy, you know, because that's Cynthia's job to be a copycat asshole. If they live in denial together, the more we hear these calls, the more I think everybody need to go to jail. Oh, he laughing because she actually believes, yeah, he's a grand old guy. Yeah, he playing in her face. Let me drop the link, child. Anybody want to come up? Feel free to come up. I quit. I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't do it no more. So I quit in the the last 5 minutes of that call. I'm gonna save my energy for tomorrow. Oh, there's the link if anybody would like to come up. And I think Vicky said she forgot. Oh, if Vicky come up, she may not come up today. But I'll remind her if she does come up that she forgot to say something about Tiffany on yesterday because she mentioned it when we were in the chat. And I made a note of it, Vic, just in case she came up today. Okay, let me move that. Speaking to Miss E, I'm gonna start sharing because I don't even want to hear his voice no more tonight. Oh, there go Vicky. Hey, Vic to the Veil.
Hi. All I said was Tiffany to save them last little checks that she gonna get. It was probably about. I mean, I don't know if they get paid monthly or semi-monthly or what, but
Yeah.
but you need to stash them checks up. I ain't saying scam or anything. I'm just saying stack those checks up if you catch my drift, because
Oh God.
you might want to see if you can get unemployment. Unemployment.
Girl, I don't know how they unemployment worked out, but we have a cap here in Florida. You can get more than 285 a week. I don't care if you made $1 million a month.
Damn. Yeah. No
Yeah.
more. No more COVID days. Just getting like $600 plus an extra emergency $300 or whatever it
You know
was.
he was turning all that down here in the Florida.
Girl, in Massachusetts, they were just raking it up. Like I I was low key. I'm not. I was happy that I kept my job during COVID. I really
Yes,
was. I was
yes.
appreciative. My homegirls were like a couple of my homegirls. They saw. The
You went out. Let me bring Glorious up. I can't hear her. Glorious.
I can't hear her either. She did go out.
Bitch, drop down and come back up. We can't hear you. I know you probably ain't gonna be down, so you go
Can you
ahead.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry that somebody called me. I had to put myself on do not disturb. Okay. Um. Yeah, they were making about $1,000 a week, and I'm like, wait a minute. They soft quit. I forgot what that term is called. It's they
Mm-hmm.
basically terminated themselves from their jobs because they wanted to get the unemployment. And I'm just looking. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I'm waking up at 2:30 in the morning every day, and I was pulling in like overtime. I'm like, damn. That wouldn't be bad, but then I'm like, you know what? Thank you, Jesus. God has blessed me with this job throughout this hard time. Let me not be greedy, because I know I could sit back and just enjoy unemployment and get fat and not worry about nothing. But um, I know Glorious has a lot to say, because I know that
You
So
know
I'm
she
a,
want to come up and drop down.
go ahead, Glorious.
Well, I don't actually have a lot to say. Only thing what I do want to say is I'm sensing that a lot of people were feeling like I have been feeling with SS lately, and that is that really, really, we have to make there's a choice here. Either I'll go back to my choice. Either I'm not going
Hmm.
to I don't like to use the word dumb, so
Okay.
I ask for forgiveness for that because that's wrong. Because so either you're naive or you're with the crap. It's either or. It's just either or. With her, it's either or. I'm leaning more over to. I can't think of no other word. Now I'm leaning more over to naive,
Okay.
or please forgive me to say slow. Okay, forgive me. I'm leaning more over to that. That you're really slow, and I've never to the level I've never seen before of a grown person that has lived so many years. I have never in my life heard of anyone that I think is this naive, that has maybe just started living the moment you met this man. I don't understand how you've migrated through life on your own without nobody holding your hand. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, and it's beyond belief. So that's a good thing, I guess, because now I don't necessarily believe she was with the crap. I really do believe now that she just not with it. She just ain't with it. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. And
Okay.
I do see a lot more people in the chat and around saying that really can somebody be this slow?
It's ridiculous. I mean,
It is.
just the like I never I mean I kind of like, as Lady T Bug has been playing the full calls. I'm excuse me. I can see why they cut some of this stuff out because it does not paint Shirley in a good light. The
Mm-mm.
the shit with like her praising his kids. And when do I'm like, I know Lady T Bug got one for us tomorrow, and I'm just
Yeah, they played a clip of it, but they ain't play all this shit y'all gonna hear tomorrow.
Now see, then I'm gonna go off then. But go ahead. I'm
see,
sorry.
I know
Glorious, like,
I
I'm just gonna go off and get my mind right for tomorrow. Thank you, Glorious. I'm gonna need you back over here. Hey, Shirley's divorce finally.
and see, I'm trying to be respectful because that is my elder, and I don't like talk.
Nikki, you
I
can
don't.
be nice today because tomorrow
Okay,
you're not gonna probably be nice. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to
I
be
don't.
nice today, be nice.
I don't like the fact that she's sitting there praising his kids. Oh, and and just his kids are the bee's knees, and then her daughter is just shit. Her daughter, she was paying for the grandkids. Well, she made it clear. When he told her, when he alluded earlier on, you have to figure out something to do with that your situation, your other folks about. He basically telling her she gonna have to stop paying Sheridan's rent.
Hmm.
And she's like, well, I'm doing, it's just for the kids, solely for the kids, not for your daughter. Not that you're trying to. I never heard her say she's trying to build like a relationship with her child. Maybe there's more to the story. Let me put that out there. Maybe there is more to the story. But she just praises Dion so much, and she's not acknowledging her contribution to. Maybe I'm disappointed in my daughter's actions by having these children. At a young age, I love my grandkids. However, she had them out of wedlock, and I don't approve of that. But what is my role in that? How did I parent in a way that kind of guided her out there to where she needed to find love in the streets or something? Because she just seems like I know young parents happen, and I know out of wedlock things happen, but it seems like Shirley is more she's more keyed in on how it looks on her her daughter having these young kids when she's so young, and having the kids, and then she's not married, and that's what she's keyed in on, not the fact that, okay, well, my daughter needs help. Um, Let me kind of give her some guidance. So then she made the mistake once. Let me talk to her a little bit and have that talk to her. She's praising him and his kids, and Nesto just like, yeah, yeah, I did that. He's taking credit for the way his kids turned out when these kids barely kind of know each other.
But what her kid did is not, the end all be all. I mean,
It's
yeah, okay,
not.
because she could be, she could be a crook or in jail. She could be talking to her daughter on the other side, on the other line in jail, but she's not.
Right.
To paint her daughter as being so bad, kids make mistakes like that or whatever.
They
But to paint
do.
her daughter, to be so bad and making horrible mistakes, I just think is, just crazy. But
It,
what do you think about a woman at her age? I just need to know this because I almost wanted to cry at her age that had to go through having to give her a step by step how to register a car.
girl,
I
I
just
don't.
wanted to come through. I wanted to come through the TV.
I don't know how.
Where have you been where have you been?
I don't know if she's just like you said. I don't know if she's just stupid, slow, or like she's just maybe he's tricked her so well to thinking everything has changed now since I started taking over. So I just let me handle it, or maybe it's a combination of all of the above. But you are on a computer all dang on day. You can't Google where to register my car. And first, another thing, you can't figure out. Oh well, they were going to auction the car off you.
They
You don't
told her that.
you don't put two and two together. It's like, wait a minute, they were gonna repo it. Like, you're not asking any
Look at Rio's
questions.
comment. Look at Rio's comment. But
What?
okay, she's starting up again.
Or,
I
oh,
bust out
see,
laughing. Okay, go
and
ahead.
that's
I'll wait
true.
till tomorrow.
I mean, it really. I'm because now you got me sitting here thinking, Lady T-Bug, because I don't want to go
Okay.
off cuss out this old lady.
I'll
I,
I'll
I
do I'll talk to you offline, okay?
Okay, because I'm really like
I got you.
I'm just floored that she's just cushioning his feelings. And oh, and you're because it's all, when have you heard of a white man being wrongly convicted?
Girl,
All the
I'm about to
damn
hang up. Look, I'm
time.
about to hang up. Look.
All the damn time, especially if you're
Yes.
a poor white person. I
Yes.
mean, and sometimes it happens to the wealthy people.
Yes.
She knew
It
about Frank Sinatra, but she don't know about no white
Girl,
injustice
that's a
or
whole
clear
nother.
injustice, okay?
Shirley, I realize Shirley was born in what? She's born in
Don't do that.
no,
Don't do
no.
that.
I know she was born in a time where
Real older than her. Miss Real in the chat.
I know. I'm sorry.
Stay
Okay,
out the
well, I
business.
was trying to shoot her
Real
some
There's
bail.
no
65,
excuse. There's
okay?
no excuse, Vicky. It's old,
But
not old. No excuse.
the car registration, I don't know how Georgia is. I know how like Nevada is. Every year they make us redo
Oh,
our car.
But
So
okay, Vic, but remember she didn't know that this was her truck.
I would have like those are questions that I have to ask, and then him shushing her, and just all these things. This passive behavior. It's like, why you keep comforting him? Why are you want to sit there and quote Bible verses that he's not receptive to? Why are you? Ugh, it just why are you making him trying to make him feel good while he's in jail? Like you, it's just
well, honey,
they
do I go there? And honey, what do I do after that?
That's
And
her,
honey,
lady. I'm barely
girl,
talking.
girl, I mean, she's like, this shit is dumb. Like, I mean, I see why they Steve take over the strawberry letter, and I have been trying to like fight for her and swing for her. I'm like, oh no, she could be the one that can talk about the strawberry letter because she's been through some stuff in relationships. But ma'am, you have played stupid or are stupid,
right.
and you just kind of have to chill. Maybe
And
do. Go ahead.
love to shop. You can act like a lady and demure without being an idiot. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I'm
it really
sorry.
is.
I'm sorry.
She sits at a computer all day. You can't Google. Okay, I got the tags. Um, or I got the plates. So I need to renew the registration. How do I do that myself? You can figure that out, or Dion. And to me, it sounded like Dion was gonna pull a sticker off his car and slap it on Shirley's car. That's what it sounded like to me.
They didn't have a tag because they took out the tag
They take the plates off if you leave it there
and
for too long.
everything, off of there and left it at Westlake, when they sent it down to the auction. So he would have had to take the whole tag and put it on there, baby, not the sticker.
Now, some states, I don't know how it is in all states, but some states, when I, from what I recall, like back when I did collections, like
Mm-hmm.
car collections,
Mm-hmm.
they after so long, they will. I think a lot of times too, they actually will take the plates off immediately,
Yeah.
and
That's
then
why
get.
she had to go get them before she went to go get the truck.
Right, but what I think Dion was gonna do, because she said Dion is supposed to, he's supposed to look into it and get me one or something. I think Dion said he got 5 cars. Dion was
Mm-hmm.
probably gonna
Oh, okay.
Yep. He was
pull
gonna
a
pull one
sticker
of the
off of
stickers.
his and put it on hers. But
Mm-hmm.
if it's anything like Nevada, you the on the sticker, your license plate is on that sticker. It has the
Yep.
month and the year of expiration, and the license plate
Right.
is on there, so you can't fake that.
I got a question. See, y'all have heard her read the strawberry letters more than once, right? You've heard her. Have y'all heard her reading more than one strawberry letter? I mean, throughout the years, I've heard her.
Yes. Yes.
Rarely,
And my
yes.
thing is that have you heard the way she gives advice on these strawberry letters about how, and then at the end of it, actually chastising and criticizing the person that she's given low key now. It
The
ain't, it's
advice
not
too.
ignorant.
She
Yeah,
throws
throw
shade.
shade. Yeah, it's low
Yeah.
key. But the person she's giving advice to, like, really, like, be serious. Like, however she does that. But
Get real.
yeah, but is this is not the same person? This ain't the same person. Because how can you give that kind of advice and then come after the person after you've given that advice like that person's stupid? But this
It's
is
not.
you.
It's not credible.
See,
As
now
far
that
as
was makes me think she has the sense. So who is this person right here then?
it's like she almost crumbles around this man. Like she just because I don't know. It's like she does crumble around him. She is so passive and pumps him up and
Girl,
gasses him up for, and he is sitting in jail. You have nothing, literally nothing.
you living
You,
with somebody else,
I can't
and your
stay here
boss
for,
had to tell you to get out of that somebody else's house. Girl, this is unreal to me. This is
and
really unreal to me at this
her
point.
and her friend, they were low key getting mad at her because she was coming in late at night. And they probably, when she had Debbie staying the night over there too. When Debbie came in town,
Then she get mad when they go on vacation without her.
like,
Baby, remember when Tasha got her new car?
yep.
Yeah.
And Ronald was like, let's go find you a car because Ronald knew. Ronald knew what the hell was going on. Ronald probably had asked them people at the lockups, like, what is this nigga in here for? Like, tell tell me what's going on. And I just
But why does your boss got to tell you to get out of somebody's house?
because she didn't have her follow, she didn't have her leader. She's followed the leader. She didn't have her leader like
Girl,
right there, and he wasn't calling her that much.
on.
And but that's it. That's really his fault too. He messed up. I was somebody came to my door. I missed the part where he was talking to her about the price of the calls. What was that about?
He was asking her, I guess, if she had money on the account, but she's like, no, I'm paying for each individual call. That makes sense, Vicky.
Okay, so and what was his retort to that? Because
I don't think
he
he said anything after she explained to him that it's $6 a call for 30 minutes.
oh, okay.
And
But
that's
then
at that time. I know they're a different price now, but
yeah.
back then they were.
But then he want to hang up. He want to hang up after 5. Like you gonna give me $6 worth of hearing me rant? And the fact that she oh, it's just it's silly. It's just I don't even want to lie. I hate using that standard colloquialism pick me shit, but that's what it is at this point. It really is. Like, you are you that desperate to have a man to say that you have a man who pumps your gas? Is it that, I mean, you're 60 something years old, you're a very good looking woman, you have a high paying job, you have status in the black community, status elsewhere too, getting awards and whatnot, and you got a bum in the county calling you, and you're paying $6 a call just to get a little, barely some dry love. I mean, and it's not even, there's no passion, there's no oomph in there. When he talks to Sonya, he gets giggly and googly eyed with her because he's running a play on her. But when he talks to Shirley, he just asking questions, probing her to see what's going on in everybody's life, to see, is he still good. I need to make sure my wife okay. I got, because I got to make sure my wife okay. And he pumped that into her head, and she's just sucking it up. Were you making sure I was okay when you got locked up? You knew
He
you had
thinking less. He
warrants.
say, I gotta take care of my wife, even though I'm in here. So it is mine. He taking care of.
You told me those warrants were clear. I mean, it. I want. I want to say worse, but I mean, just
Worse.
it. Where I want to say worser. I want to say the worst. I want to say worser. But yeah, this is just like, this is ridiculous. Just the. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it is, and I'm gonna come up off of, yeah, because yeah, because I see maybe the chat. Well, I don't want to be me, so I'm gonna come up off of
You don't have
Shirley.
to.
But
Not
it's
like I
just
said,
that,
as long as we're not breaking the YouTube
right?
rules and no one's being disrespectful. You're just
No,
stating your opinion. So if you don't like it, you may have to move on because this is
yeah,
what we do over here on the front porch. We speak freely,
it's
but
just out of frustration. It really is just out of frustration. It's just the fact, the frustration of it all. Because to be honest with you, I just don't want to see a woman, have, I don't know what went on in her life or whatever, but I don't want to ever see a woman or hear a woman so weak. I mean, even though,
it's sickening.
I'm taught to be demure as well, but also smart. My mother was that way, very demure, but also smart, very very smart, very wise, and I just want that for every woman. So that's what that is. It's a lot of passion for every woman, but just to
Hmm.
hear her, um, just behave in this way at that age, somebody I respected at that age, just kind of really just gets to me. It gets under my skin. It really does get under my skin. I do
Yeah.
recognize she's accomplished. She's a beautiful, accomplished woman, and I think just because she didn't go to college, I believe she's smart. I believe she's very smart. I believe, you don't have to be a college grad necessarily to be book smart. I believe she's very intelligent, very well spoken, carries herself very well. It's just that this right here, hearing her with him, having to ask everything, and with this man, who's done all that he's done, allegedly, and doing what he's doing behind her back, acquiesce to him like this. It
That's
just
the part.
yeah,
that that
it's under my skin.
Shirley almost reminds me, like, I don't know if you guys ever seen Breakfast at Tiffany's. It's like she wanted to live like, if you ever seen it, there's the Audrey Hepburn played the main character, Holly Golightly, and she just like a socialite, to a certain extent, but she was more than that. But just, for appearance sakes, she likes to look the part. She's, well spoken and everything, but there's really no
Common
there's
sense.
yeah, there's no common sense. There's not a lot of depth to her. And I don't think
Right.
and I think she enjoys the fanfare more than she enjoys, um the introspectiveness of life.
Hmm.
Because I think breakthroughs and learning, that
Mhm.
to me, that's more fun than, being all doll. It's fun to be doll, to get dolled up and go to the spa and go
More than
get your,
that.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I love to learn. I love learning new things about myself. I love having a breakthrough. I love, being able to develop myself. And I don't necessarily, I know she puts a lot of faith. She's into God and she's into her Bible, and I understand she's into her faith. But she doesn't, it doesn't seem like she wants any depth, or if she does, like she doesn't express it. And I don't think, maybe she doesn't know how to express herself. Maybe she's never had like anyone to bring it, to drag it out of her, because everybody's kind of
You mean she'll know how to stand up for herself? Because she's
that.
definitely expressing herself a lot in these calls.
Well, I mean,
In the wrong way.
there's different ways to express yourself. Like, yes, when she talks about like people who are jealous and all
That's
that
ridiculous.
stuff,
Mm-hmm.
that's insecurity to me.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
speaks insecurity. You And if she would talk to somebody, that's why I keep saying therapy. And I understand, like what I said. Um, her opinion yesterday that people her age don't, or people her age and from her background generally don't do therapy. Therapy would be a great place for her to be able to break through some of the walls that she has put up, because she has a lot of walls up. She mentally um, restricts herself from feeling. You can hear it in some of the calls when she talks to him. She wants to say stuff and a nigga shuts her up. And then she feels like, okay, I'm in the wrong. So let me, okay, I'll listen. It's like you said, she's
I
acquiescing
hate
to
that.
him. Yeah,
I
Mm-hmm.
hate that.
I really do. I really, really do. I don't like that. I mean, I've seen some similar behaviors before with people who have been in bad relationships, where they just, they're stuck, and they have to, they have to acquiesce to their spouses or their significant others in order to be safe. But he's locked up. you
And
gonna
see,
get you gonna get all these
and,
words.
and that's what gets to me when I hear people talking about, also about her generation. See, my mother was, was one of the greatest generation, around the World War II. I'm the last of my mother's children. She had me late in life. My mother probably had me late in life.
Mm-hmm.
But so they were of that generation. And let me tell you, my mother, did submit to my father. She submitted to my father. He was the man of the house and stuff like that. But my mother was brilliant. I mean, and my mother did not dumb down for anyone. Although she, respected my father, he knew that she was to be respected. She wasn't going to dumb down. She didn't, have to talk to him, or like, what, oh, should I do this way, and should I do this that way? No, my mother was very, very smart and carried herself that way, but she was very respectful. So I, I don't believe that, when people say, well, she's just that generation where she acts and she's very demure and all of that stuff. Yeah, there's a way to be demure without being ignorant. There's a way, there's a way to be that. So, and I think that that's not what she is. And I don't know what she is, but I don't think that that's what she is one of those kind of docile, demure people. I just don't, I really don't know what
I
she
don't. I would say she has a she. I see a little ratchet in Shirley. I'm not gonna lie. I see a little, like, you could tell she likes to get down when she wants to, and she likes, if she could, but she is about appearances, and
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to. I don't want to overplay the word demure, but she knows how to. She does know how to conduct herself like a lady and a professional, and she's had, what, 40 almost 50 years of like training in this to understand how to conduct herself in the corporate setting, in radio, in the media, like, so she understands how to conduct herself um, appropriately, but she likes a little ratchet. Look at the men. Look at the men that she picks, and she dresses kind of, boldly. Let's not.
Very bold, but
Hey,
very
so
not. But she can dress her behind off. Though. I
Listen,
can't,
girl. Shirley got some
girl.
fits on her. When I saw the little bow shirt for her birthday, I went,
Uh-huh. Oh, you didn't
I,
see
I
that black outfit they have for her the
I,
new
I saw
it's
that
like,
one,
look at
the
this
award. She
girl.
looked like, I was like, biker chic, biker bitch chic.
Yes.
Yes,
It's
yes,
like, but she could dress her behind off.
yes.
So
She,
you can't take that away from her.
but yeah, I don't. It does. It makes me sad. I think the worst thing about all this, yes, it embarrassed her, but I think the people who are so to me, who I would be hurting the most if I was her daughter. Like, damn, you sat here and just drilled me with your husband. And no, she didn't call Sheridan, hasn't called Sheridan names that we know of yet. Um, but she's expressed that how Sheridan feels that Shirley makes her feel like that she's inadequate, and maybe it is a play, maybe that is the way Sheridan gets what she wants from Shirley, but they also could be how Shirley makes her feel, and I could see Shirley making Sheridan feel that way because she does come off as snooty, and if you're not acting like me and presentable and you're my child, because we've heard her, you're like, she's possessive over that, over Sheridan too. Well, that's my husband and you're my child, and how could you go against me? Like those types of things. I would be very, very hurt. Like if that was my mother on the line speaking to a bum that I told you a long time ago he wasn't no good, and then you put me out, you let him put me out according to him.
I
It's
didn't hear that part, but I haven't heard really the calls about her daughter. But maybe one, but I didn't hear that part. I'll probably really will go off then.
which
But
one about she I've heard
about
her
him
say it.
putting her daughter out.
Oh, he told that to Dre.
He put a
Oh,
brother and the daughter out.
Yeah.
He brags about that. Not to Shirley. Well, he
girl.
kind of has, insinuated that, when he's talking to her, but Shirley just, I know, I know.
And I can see that Shirley does love her child. I can see that but there are some parents who love their children, but they don't like their kids. I just hope that they've gotten to a place where they like each other. Um,
I disagree.
here we go. Let me be quiet. Hey, Shan.
Hi, Shan.
Hi guys. That's why
Hi.
I came up here. I wasn't coming up. I was making me a sugar-free cake. I wasn't coming up because I was making a lot of noise, but I'm almost done. So I got a few minutes for my cake beep and come out. But where do I start? I'm not gonna excuse Miss Shirley or her age. And I just like Real just said in the comments that you would
Yeah.
think that when she had a child that would change it. Shirley, in my opinion, does not know what love is because if you can't love your children a certain way, and I don't mean love them and be all give them just whatever they want and all that stuff. I mean, love them and guide them correctly. Because one thing my husband knows, and these his kids, they still come before you, my guy. The Bible is not going to tell me to give something that came from me and pay it no mind, but you come first. That ain't how I read that. I read that we supposed to take care. These are our children, and we're supposed to take care of them together, whether they're your kids or whether they're just my kids. Once you marry me, you marry my kids. That's how I see it. And Shirley does not know how to love, in my opinion, because her love language is me, and that's not nurturing, and there's no way that a parent can love a child and their love language is me, because when you have children, and that's why I've never been one, and I know other people say, well, Shirley had to work, she had her mom was not watching her daughter. There's a difference if her mom was watching her daughter and Shirley was going to work every day and they lived in the same
Mm-hmm.
state. They didn't
Mm-hmm.
even live in the same state on the same
Right.
side of the country.
Right.
So if they lived in the same state, and because I listened and I was talking to Gloria when she's like, you listen, I listened to Shirley and them for at least a good
Mm-hmm.
16 years. And
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, Shirley did not really explain that Sheridan doesn't live with me, because she would say we have a strained relationship. She's spoiled and all this and all that. How the hell you know she's spoiled if you just seeing her on weekends? Because as I said up here before, the weekend parent is not always the parental figure that children need, because they need stability, they need guidance, they need something. Because Shirley, yeah, you was working, but while you was working, did you put up I ain't heard you say nothing about you even paid into a college fund, and anybody can afford a college fund. The poorest of people can start that. Most states have that education fund where you start when your kids get in school, and you go. I know a couple people in different states that they started education funds through their state, and then their kids was able to go to school, or they figured out a way once their kids got older, like, this is what I'm doing to make sure that my kid has a chance at a successful future, and don't have to run off and work even if they have kids and leave them. But in my opinion, I don't think most people really understand. If you listen to what Shirley says herself, Shirley was not working when she first left her daughter. She was married. So I still want to know more about that. Because in my mind, I'm picturing the whole situation.
And you be here tomorrow. I'm gonna just drop the call for you.
Oh,
It's going to answer
know,
some of your questions.
I'm gonna go off if it's a Sheridan call. You already know that. So I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
be ready. I'm gonna have to be ready because I have a disdain for parents, male, female,
I'm not gonna
whoever,
drop the link.
that
You said you're not gonna
don't
drop the
do.
link.
Hey, it is what it is. I go
Yeah,
off.
you
I
know
go
I
off in
am.
my
I
living room.
am.
I
I'm
go
just
off to
oh,
roommate.
that's
He'll
your
listen.
business, and she'll go for the
He'll
room back.
listen. He'll listen. He'll take it.
Stop.
And it's just I don't contribute Shirley's age a lot to how she
Okay.
is. I contribute it as a factor, but not the factor. For me, like I just said a minute ago, the factor is me,
Mhm,
me, me, me. I.
mhm.
Everyone's against me. No one likes me. They
Yeah.
want to take my man. They want me, not
Yes.
my
Real
marriage.
jealous.
Yes.
I'm like, you cannot have this many people around you that have these same type of
She has a lot of
characteristics
hangups, and
now.
I
This is
mean,
crazy.
And
there's
then y'all, to me, she brainwashed. Because I can't explain it any other way. Can y'all? Because listening to her, even about the tags,
Mhm.
my
That was
mother is not
ridiculous.
computer literate at all, but she managed to figure out that motherfucking kiosk to
Yeah,
get her tags.
she could put one
Registration,
foot in front of the
tags and
other.
registration is the same thing, people. So
Yeah.
people were saying tags and registration. I'm in the Motor
Yeah.
City, the car thing. Different people say tags, different people say registration. It's that
right.
registration with the state
With the
in your car.
sticker.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing where you got to pay them money
It's
for a
good,
car you already got, and you got to continue paying for the rest of your life, that as long as you got
pretty
a car.
much.
It don't
Yeah,
matter. You can figure it out,
right.
whatever it is.
Yeah, and see, my
But
mother is the least. She can't even delete the Hulu app and reboot it without saying, "I just wait for you to come over." Ma'am, you just hold it. When the line come up, you could. She can't do that. And my mother is not 70. She only in her. She is now. Dang. No. Yeah, she is. Jesus. She in her 70s. So, but she been this way for a long time. But I'm the
Mhm.
computer specialist of the family, so everybody usually call me when they got computer issues. But for me, Shirley has multiple hangups. Like Vicky was just starting to say, and I'm sorry for cutting you off, Vicky, but you've been up here. I just got here, and she gonna be gone in a minute. But Shirley has multiple hangups. And I just realized when I be listening and I can't come up and talk, and I just be talking back to myself, I be realizing things. And that's when I was like, wait, hold up. Because I used to think, well, maybe it's her age. Da, 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 da.
Mm-mm.
Now I'm like, mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
It ain't just her age is a factor now. Because some
Mhm.
women, not all, because just like Gloria was just saying how her mom, grandma was, some women, not all, because my grandma was a feisty one too, and she'd have been 100 or something by now. But some women back then were like this. But in my mind, because he's a scam artist, I feel like he brainwashed her. And yeah, she was doing well all that time. You know why Shirley didn't know how to do tags? Because in California, they send it to you through the mail. You do what you got to do through the mail, and they send it back to you. There's several ways
But
to do it.
but she ain't always been in California. She's
She
70
hasn't
years
been.
old.
She hasn't been, but in most states, which is they send it to you in the mail, and it's self-explanatory. They give you the directions in the mail. He put her in this state a little bit, but she let him. That's the difference. It's a difference when he conning you and you don't have a clue. But Shirley, you took care of yourself for at least 30 years. You know what I'm saying? And then you let him put you in this state of constant fear. And I don't understand how she live in fear because I have anxiety about some things. And
Shit,
when I
she
get
live with a damn
anxious,
knife in her damn bed.
thank you. And then one
That's
under her
crazy.
pillow. And one under her pillow because everything is dangerous. Everything. Like, how
Everybody,
are you?
nobody can be trusted.
Yeah.
Everybody jealous. It's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
It's
God.
ridiculous. And I don't understand how at your big age that you let him brainwash you like this.
Okay.
Because I can't relinquish, and I've been knowing roommate since I was 16, I believe. I've been knowing him that long, and I still can't relinquish everything to him. I can't. And I don't understand how you been knowing this man less than 2 years before y'all got married, and you just eventually within the first at least I think 4 years relinquished to this man. I can't believe that because not knowing that this car was yours, that further convinces me that you never looked at your bank account once you relinquished those duties to him. That that confirms for me that you never looked. You may have looked before, and we all talk about our check and we work. That's us. That's us. She not like us. Remember, she not regular. So she never looked into her account because the one thing that we're gonna do if we are looking at our account is ask questions where this money coming from. Because remember, if you remember what Detective Fields was saying, the only regular money was
Miss
coming in
E
with
said she
Shirley's.
older and tired. Okay, Miss E.
The only money that was coming in on a regular basis was Shirley. And then he was doing us other fictitious stuff with the account. I would have had questions about that. I have a question when the bank do something and it be like, when they do some checking, they be like 001 cent. Where my penny go? Did y'all put it back? What were y'all doing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how. Well, I do understand because I understand that she let him brainwash her. And it's just really ridiculous that you would rather throw your child under the bus and praise his kids, and you don't even know them. You don't know Laverte. In my mind, you may not have even ever met Laverte if she didn't come to the wedding. Dion, you don't know him either because he playing you like a $2 bill, even though I do feel like in his mind, and he don't know what like love is either, he has some care, some feelings for Shirley. However, just because he got some care or some feelings for her, he gonna have more for that daddy that he had to chase down and that relationship that he's begging for, even while this man locked up and pitting some woman against him. So it's just like, Shirley, baby, do not do this again. That those blinders you got on, have them on for them grandbabies. Put them up a fund starting now. You may be working another 10 years because you can't stop now. There's no way. You ain't got no money, you broke. So
And
you
no
gotta keep working.
assets. Like, sad.
But that's it, y'all. My cake got 2 more minutes, so I'm gonna have to go on mute because I'm gonna
Okay,
be banging
Shan.
around.
Can you please join us on tomorrow? I
Yes,
appreciate it.
ma'am. I
All
will.
right.
You know, I'm all for cussing her out about Sheridan. So
And I'm gonna drop down too, y'all. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank
And
you,
I'm gonna
Glorious.
try to
We'll wrap
listen
it up.
tomorrow. I'm gonna try to listen tomorrow without calling up because I
You
might
gonna
just
come
No,
up
glorious
tomorrow. You
call.
gonna
no,
come up tomorrow.
I might just have
I
to
know
hang
you
up.
are. I'm a penny. Yeah, 'cause
Bye.
you're definitely gonna come up. Thanks, Shan. Thanks, Glorious. Vicky's all yours. And once you get ready to wrap up, that'll be last thoughts.
I just wanted to say, like, I mean, yeah, I do agree that she has like quite a few hangups, and I think when I say program, I mean brainwashed. Like,
Okay.
but she will, because when I know I say programmed a lot, but she willingly kind of went into this program of,
Hmm.
oh, you're gonna do everything for me, and it could feel good because I'm not that type of person to just, and I've tried it before to try to let somebody take over everything, but I need to know what's going on. I'm too nosy for that because I'll start digging in your bank account, and then we're gonna have a fight, and I'm gonna go through your Facebook accounts and Instagram accounts, and it's not gonna be good. So I do have a friend who she said, I don't want to be a mama. I don't want to, I don't want to be the mama. I don't want to be the wife today. I just want to be a
Yeah,
passenger. But she keeps an eye on that bank account. So she, like Shan, like much like Shan, she knows what they have in the bank account down to a cent. So that's one thing she does manage. But sometimes she's like, I want to ride in the back seat. I don't want to be y'all's mama. Ask your daddy. Like, so I understand what it's like to just kind of relinquish control. You don't
yeah,
want to think anymore if you're tired of just being a single woman and you have a man who's coming through and saying, "Oh, I'll do all that for you. I'm gonna do that for you." But she couldn't have been just this goofy to think that he was running a business too. I mean, he is not Superman with that with that mouth. So with that mouth, that language that he uses, that
good mouth.
Nestoese. Yeah, he's speaking his Nestoese. Oh no, ma'am. So I'm just gonna sit and like I'm gonna sit. How do you keep an asshole in suspense? You keep him waiting. Like I'll tell you tomorrow. I guess you're gonna tell me tomorrow so we can all be upset even
No,
more
I'm gonna
tomorrow.
tell you tonight.
Okay, all right, girl.
You've
Good.
already heard part of the call anyway.
I think I did. Okay,
You
all
have.
right, all right, all right. Good night. Thank you for letting me come up. Bye, Glorious. Bye, Shan. Bye, Chad. Bye, Lady T Bug.
Bye, Vicky. Thanks for coming up again, Glorious and Shan. I'm about to read y'all comments and we gonna get up off of here. Y'all come back tomorrow and y'all just, I know y'all gonna be in y'all feelings because I was in my damn feelings. But y'all have already heard part of the call, but the call is actually 30 minutes. So it's the extended version. Okay. Shirley shouldn't give relationship advice anymore. I still listen to her sometime. Oh, she sounds hypocritical telling people to leave their yeah. Okay, 14 plus 1. Shirley is a believer in God, fear not of God. She allowed Nesto to fill her uh-oh. Fill her up with fear. That's true. It was a major problem. Definitely a major problem. Okay, I put her in the same boat as my great grandmother. Miss E. Good. Okay. I would just say good, Miss E. I agree. A real SS needs a call right next to this, though. She will do it again. Like real says, it's too late to change. It doesn't matter. It's crazy to me. Why do you have to pay the state every year? Right. And it's not a small amount. I bought a new car last year, and my property tax for the vehicle was 1,800. Baby, let me stay down here in Florida because we don't pay that. We don't pay that for vehicles. I will listen to the replay. Thank you, big sis. My mom is older than her and has never acted this way. SS felt entitled. She is a celebrity in her mind. Yeah, I'm gonna say it like I said what I said. She a Z-list celebrity. I'm way behind in the chat, listening in the bushes. Thank you, Tasha B. We love you, Glorious. I was with my husband for 18 years. Death do us part. I never gave up my independence. I let him lead and guide. Okay, I like that. I hope I can deal with tomorrow. Y'all already heard part of it. Wow, that's crazy. Never heard of that. Okay, yep. A former coworker was hit with 1,200, and oh no, I was like, child, you need to move across the river to Ohio. Yeah, we don't pay that. And the personal property tax is in addition to your real estate tax. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I read. I'm like, okay, I pay property tax, but when I was looking, I'm like, no, that's not the same. Okay, that mouth. I don't understand giving full control over my life, especially when it's not going right. Like that mean I need to take some control back. My last thoughts are thank you all for another great time on the front porch. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the evening. Until next time, take care. Good night. Glorious is clapping. Okay, drop a little each year, but yeah, okay. So the taxes go down a little bit each year. Y'all come to Florida, child. We don't pay state taxes. We don't do all that here. Emissions test. What's that? I was very independent before I met my husband. I worked hard for that. We both looked at finance and bills that came together. So it was a team effort. Only in the bedroom. Oh Lord, real say she only submissive in the damn bedroom in them sheets, honey. Okay, well I may give total control. Oh. Real say she come to her damn senses. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Have a great night. I have been guilty of going with the flow and not asking questions, but I always have my own motion, account, and money. You better do it, Miss E. You be here on the front porch. You listening to all this wisdom. Yes, and we should only fear God. Have a great evening, night, everybody. Play and hit the like button on your way out. Please hit the like button. I think that's what she meant to say. Who in the world would SSS for advice? It's always easier said than done. That's true, because like a single friends like me, we always got some shit to say. Okay, AZ minus celebrity. Virginia has called a luxury tax, and that includes cars. That's why I don't live there. Oh, wow. Good night. Thanks, Vic. We have a luxury tax on cars too. Rip off. Good night. Love to shop. Good night, everybody. Y'all come back. Y'all heard part of the call with Shirley talking about Sheridan. Okay. But it's the full complete 30-minute call. Good night. Is it wait a minute. Oh, that part. Miss CLC. Good night, 14 plus 1. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I already have the call edited and waiting for us to hit the go live button on tomorrow. All right now. Good night. Oh, we somebody said they wanted to slap Neesto. So let me get Steve out here to slap him up. And we're gonna get up off of here.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. Look at your dumb ass say it.
All right, y'all. Good night.